Ah, yes. Classic OBS. Just fucking... Oh. You changed a setting? You did something slightly... You didn't even do anything, matter of fact. We're just gonna reset your audio and not tell you, motherfucker. Sorry, this is a little awkward with... Russian gas tanker? Yeah. Okay, I'm like fucking Gears 3. I gotta get back in the groove of driving a truck. Speed limit is 100. At least my mods are working. Local man does not know how to drive. It's okay, we'll get back into it. Come out, get please stop, loser. You know what I'm missing from my other trucking streams?
WKTT, because the battle for America begins here. WKTT 1066.
Yeah. Pie nose.
This is a game, just like the game of chicken. You've got to go full steam ahead and hope the other person runs out of energy or money first. It takes money to play the game right and get out on top.
We're in the red lane now.
It's a world where good deeds go undone.
Let me know if I should bump up the GTA talk radio.
Luck can destroy your life. I'm Judge Grady, and this is Just or Unjust.
The excitement of a court show.
You kicked me in the stomach, Your Honor!
The injustice of an American courtroom.
I think the wetlands are overprotected anyway. I find you $1 million for
Oh,
wasting
fuck.
the court's time
Oh, shit.
after this scum.
The tension of a desperate network television show.
I don't care what your definition of sodomize is. I'm gonna show you mine.
All packed together.
We got
with
some
the
traffic.
incredible excitement of a game show.
Do you love money? Do you? Do you?
Yes?
Well then, unbutton that blouse.
This is Just or Unjust. Real plaintiffs and defendants in a radio court of law.
Okay, let's get on with this. Welcome to my courtroom. I'm Judge Grady. Let's get some justice. Right. Today we've got Williams-Jones against Williams-Jones.
Oh, we got a double
Case
trailer.
number
That's good to
453.
know.
Let's get going. I've already read your opening statements.
Judge Grady, my name is Lori Williams-Jones. I've been married to my husband Chuck for 2 years, and all he does is play that wizard online game, Loot and Wank. He plays until 2 in the morning sometimes. When
Go
he
faster.
goes to bed, he's all grabbing my ass and treating me like a troll.
2
screaming,
damage,
2
2
damage, 2 damage. Check that ass in the air, troll. I'm about to get aggro. Can you help me, Judge? I love my husband, but I'm not an avatar.
Look, you are an avatar. Let's get that straight. We all are. And the sooner people understand that, the better. The reason that your husband is in there looting and wanking and slinging his wizard junk around is because you got fat and stopped being sexy. I wouldn't even bang you. And I've done a lot of trolls in my time. Look at yourself, girl. Do something positive for yourself. Get some plastic surgery. Chuck, what have you got to say for yourself?
My name is Chuck Williams-Jones. I think my wife is possessed by Satan. She doesn't refill the ice tray, she hates my parents, she stopped giving me head. She spends all my money and thinks she's doing me a massive fucking favor sending out Christmas cards. I mean, come on! Give me a break. They just raised postage again. Ain't nobody giving a shit about a Christmas card. Even the ones with a picture of your fucking dog. I don't need to see a picture of your fucking dog in a Santa hat. God damn you. Can you help my wife see what's up?
Interesting. And the court notices that you have a hyphenated last name. Williams-Jones. Was that her idea?
Yes, it was, Your Honor. I was born Chuck Williams. I went along with it because that's only fair, you know? I mean, I totally understand that comes from a time when women were considered property. Women are defective and misbegotten, but I don't own her. I would like to own a human being someday. I mean, like, you know, I'd be a young, nubile Filipino boy, and we could sit in my tropical hut and play games and decide who does what by playing hands-free catch the quarter.
What? Look what's happened to you. Why you gotta hyphenate? Why you gonna be half a man? She took away your manhood, she emasculated you good and proper. You got some bitch's name on half your shit. Do you pee sitting down?
Do you pee sitting down?
Sitting down.
Well, we're equal partners, and it's not fair that she has to take the toilet up, so I don't really mind.
Okay, I'm too slow for this.
You gonna give a man a woman's last name? I'm surprised you haven't started growing tits. For the love of all that is holy in the world.
You know the deal, Judge. I have to agree, or I'll never get laid again.
We have an equal household, Your Honor. Equal. Equality. He wears tampons whenever I do so that we may both experience the same burden when I'm on my flow.
Equality? Give me back that vote, woman. Let me guess who's at work busting his ass all day.
Give me back that
Let me guess who
vote,
makes
woman.
the most money. I know. It's Chuck. It's the man. You know who has made the most money throughout history? The man.
I'm
Women
so
that create
fucking
latest
slow,
men.
Reed.
Maybe you had Cleopatra, but Egyptians live in triangles, tetrahedrons and shit. A triangle is not manly. Who fought the best wars? Men. Who make the best murderers? Men. Who invented the plague? Men. We done it all, bitch. We run this show, and I don't give a fuck who knows it. So what if he wants to come home and spend time online with his guild and pleasure elves, running around with his orky friends? Let it.
Well, family and our children are the most important. Our children depend on us. We should be protecting and coddling our children, never letting them out of our sight, keeping electronic tabs on them at all times, making them paranoid and neurotic. It's our duty. Children are our future.
The future? Where's your jetpack, boy?
I don't have one, Your Honor.
That's right, because technology is a lie sent by liberals to kill us. Apart from weapons technology, which we use to kill other people, there is no future. And you, woman, you disgust me with your liberal ideas. You ever had a three-way?
No, Your Honor, I haven't. That's revolting.
No, it is not. What's disgusting is the way you get yourself a dog and the dog hits puberty and suddenly you realize the dog's undercarriage is really big. Or when you watch a nature show and see 2 elephants mating. Or when you vomit a bit in your mouth and have to swallow it.
This is insulting. This is a court of law. All you've given me is a lot of dog penis and woman hating. What is wrong with you, Judge
sympathize with Lori. Guys only care about women in revealing medieval clothing who take it up the back door.
And what about you, sir?
I really like the part where they talk about elephants doing it.
We'll be back after this on Just or Unjust.
WKTT 1066. Because the liberal media wants to give your country to an illegal immigrant.
Oh, did I fuck up? Oops, sorry.
We know the truth.
We're back on Just or Unjust. Judge Grady is coming back into the courtroom with
Fucker.
his decision.
Okay, all rise. Please be seated. I thought about this for a while, and I've come to a decision. Will you both please approach the bench? Okay, Chuck, face Lori. Now, Chuck, raise your hand. Repeat
Am I
after me.
limited at
I
90?
love you, baby.
I love
Is there
you,
like...
baby.
And I will always remember
And I will always remember
how good this felt.
how good this felt.
Now smack that bitch.
Ow! What the fuck?
All right, that was just for my own pleasure. I just love domestic violence. Okay, time for just or unjust. Courtroom audience names the game. The defendant and the plaintiff have to play it. How should we decide this case?
Truck speed limiter? Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Wow, seems pretty unanimous. Let's
get some rain going.
Jury. We're gonna have to go with duel or no duel. Solving things the American way. Here are your pistols. Winner gets $1,000 and a
There we go.
I've had enough of you, stupid whore.
Chuck, you're supposed to wait until I give you the signal. We got time to fill. We don't go to commercial for 3 minutes. Don't you watch TV, son? Now I got a dead plaintiff on my courtroom floor. I'm gonna sentence you to 30 days while you think about what you did to my rating.
Let's see what our studio audience thinks. Madam, was that justice?
I don't know. They came here with a minor domestic dispute about him playing too many computer games. Then, under Judge Grady's incredible jurisdiction, he ended up shooting her in the back. Yes, I'd say that was justice.
Great. Join us for the next episode of Just or Unjust. Remember, it ain't justice till I say so. And today, we saw real justice practiced by real people in a real court of law. So if you go breaking the law, remember, the Justice Entertainment System may be watching.
See you next time on Just
I gotta
or
change one
Unjust.
more setting.
WKTT 1066. Because the liberal media wants to give your country to an illegal immigrant. WKTT. We know the truth.
From Vinewood to Liberty City, if a celeb shits, eats, or snorts it, Fizz is there.
Hi, welcome to this edition of Fizz. The entertainment and celebrity scene is buzzing like an overdose celebutante. I'm Jane Labrador, and I'm joined as ever by our celebrity experts, Marcel Lemieux.
Jane, it's a tabulous week. I have got so much dirt to share.
Woo! And Jeff Ron James, who is here to make fun of all the people we can.
What's up, people?
Liberty City's entertainment scene has been hotter than a Baghdad barbecue. We've had a couple of big-name casualties on Star Junction. Gloria Unsworth was singing her menopause blues away in the musical Middle Age until she had a hot flash when it was canceled this week.
That's right, Jane. The show has failed to reach 45. Performances, that is. Who wants to hear anything about the horrors of aging?
Where's look
Listen
down?
to this.
I'm 40 and nobody wants to fuck me. Lasagna belly and ass kind of love me.
You know the worst part is when she showed her flabby bat wings on the stage.
Oh, that's revolting. I hate life without an airbrush.
Get to pick your face up. It's something called surgery. Nip tuck, get some work done on your funky fat thighs. This is the entertainment industry.
Also, tourists in Liberty City are
fucked up.
complaining about indecent performances at a local night spot. The Perestroika Club in Hove Beach is home to a wide range of vaudeville performances
This
and
is
has outraged
kind of
patrons
annoying.
with both the quality and violent content of its acts.
Oh, these rotten, dirty Ruskies. They're just taking over the entertainment industry in this town. First the strippers, smelling like vodka, and now they want the theater.
Thank God we still have Fleet Week.
You do realize you're a stereotype.
I am not. I am an individual. There's no other entertainment entertainment commentator who's camp, sassy, and bitchy. Leave me alone has been...
Boys, please. Magicians, singers, jugglers, and more are part of the vaudeville performances at the Perestroika Club. The master of ceremonies had this to say.
There's no look down.
We have best entertainment in the whole of the city. You don't like real cabaret entertainment? Don't come. You offended by men throwing knives at ex-girlfriend? Don't come. Some nights we have gold, other night trash a woman drink too much, sings about her stepfather and sex change. It's a good time.
Juggling, spousal abuse, magic, people bursting into song, sex changes. Sounds
Sorry,
just like a night
sorry,
at my
traffic.
parents'
I
house.
gotta fix my mouse.
To get paid to throw knives at bitches, I would be a bitch knife act throwing motherfucker.
And more on the terrible tragedy.
Ah, that's right. We haven't had a paparazzi beaver shot for weeks. It's a catastrophe for our ratings.
Thank God. If I have to see Jill Van Crastenburg's chapped and cracked chip lips on the internet one more time, I'll be back in therapy.
Actually, no. What we're talking about is the death of actor Wayne Tierson, who died a few weeks ago, but whose death has got great ratings and web hits.
Oh, yes. Tierson was found dead in a Las Venturas brothel, and Vinewood is struggling to come to terms with their loss. Shock. Mourning. This is a tragic blow to the entertainment industry, and one we here at Fizz are determined to help stretch out.
Oh, there. It's terrible. I feel your pain. A 20-year-old millionaire dying of too many lap dances and too many drugs. It's a real tragedy.
Well, you're right, and he did dress like shit.
See? That's right. Celebrities deserve to die for being better than us. That's the subtext of this entire show.
And some of the biggest names in comedy are coming to Liberty City. Cat Williams is here to do stand-up at the Split Sides Club, but he was also part of a protest in Middle Park against injustice. I spoke with him earlier. Why are you out here protesting?
Let me explain something to you. We are here to tell the world there's a lot of injustice going on. Sick people, old people, people that won't watch TV, we're being oppressed.
How are you being oppressed?
How am I being? Do you know how much it costs to get an ounce of good weed in Liberty City? Motherfuckers want $500. How the fuck am I supposed to feed my
That's
kids
fine.
and order pay-per-view wrestling and get a sandwich when weed costs that goddamn much? And half of it's just too motherfucking strong anyway. Names like White Widow, Northern Lights, AK-47. I'm not trying to order a gang. I'm trying to order some regular weed.
You're not here to protest against the pharmaceutical companies taking advantage?
Hell no. I love pharmaceutical companies. I wish I had a pharmaceutical company. I wish I was a pharmaceutical company. All kids should be on some sort of pharmaceuticals.
Almost killed that man.
Calm and inside where they belong. Now that I'm fucking with my ride and stealing my shit.
Comedian Cat Williams, groundbreaking illusionist Brian Vesuvius wowed audiences recently when he made his jump disappear between his legs.
I can do that. See? Look, I'm a woman. It's easy. You just tuck and...
Please, put that little guy away.
I'm a
Now,
woman.
Vesuvius is discussing his next big project, a stunt in which he plans to shrink his head to half its size.
I like a little head, usually after dinner.
Stop doing that, would you?
Vesuvius will perform his cranial reduction live in space, or so he claims. We will stay with this story. Meanwhile, we spoke to nightclub impresario
We out here in Amish,
Larissa
smoking fat
Slalom
doinks in
about her
Amish.
newest Algonquin venture.
It's called Anna. It's gonna be the hottest club in town. Super VIP. All the celebrities.
Racing.
You'll never get in. We've got a gold scale at the entrance. If you weigh too much, you can't come in. It's very chic. And there's a diamond-encrusted toilet right by the entrance, so you can purge to your
Haha, get
magic
fucked,
weight.
loser.
And then the bouncer lets you in.
I got my
Bring
limiter
it
off.
on.
That's right. Get the barking, bitches. People will do anything to get in our club. They lie about being a celebrity or a celebrity stepkid. They offer you sex, drugs, and money. Now it's down to the cold, hard fact. How much do you weigh?
Platinum vomitoriums are very now. Well, of course, it's a bit of a joke. We just want people to have a good time in a safe environment. I have to say that, or they'll shut me down again. Hey, anybody have a line? Oh yeah, Tony Prince is a
Imagine having your limiter on the mountain.
America's anchorman. The conservative captain of the good ship Freedom isn't free, proving he can shout down any dissenting voices. It's the Richard Bastion Show.
I think more and more people need to stop breastfeeding in public.
Absolutely! Breasts are filthy. Cover them up, okay? Don't make me pull out my boot knife and give you a mastectomy.
America is too concerned with birth control. We need to be making babies. We need to catch up with the Chinese.
I'm with you. We've got to monitor people's email. We got to outlaw all the wrong religions, okay? Because that way we can finally be free in this country.
This is the continued pussification of America. It's not okay for men to be hugging each other and crying and talking about their feelings.
You know what? I disagree. I say feel, but feel with your fists, all right? Right there, the hammers that God gave you on the end of your arms, okay? Are you with me, Bastion's buddies?
And now, here's the man himself, Richard Bastion.
All right, thanks for joining me, Bastion's buddies, here and on 1,400 radio stations worldwide. Welcome to the show. Now, today we're talking about family values on the program, and I'll tell you right now, I'm married to 2 women. My wife, my lovely, lovely wife with her beautiful hair and pretty face. The second person I'm married to, America. Now here's my thing. I won't go down south on either. Why? Because it does not help with populating this great country with real Americans. It's about pleasure, not procreation, and that is pointless. Okay, now if you can't alliterate a real idea, it's too complicated, and I will not blind you with science. Now I know why bigamy is illegal in most states. It's tough. It's tough serving 2 women. In my line of work, you need to be able to sing the national anthem or a spiritual show tune with equal amounts of enthusiasm. But remember,
The hell's caps lock cheeks?
because nobody likes a whistler or a whistleblower. It's like when you see 2 people kiss in public, or especially ugly people. Good Lord, keep it to yourself, folks. Okay? Put the tongues back in their bags. I don't want to see it. You keep traditional values, traditions. There aren't too many of them around anymore, so we better fight for the few we got left. All right, let me tell you, I love my country. I would love to tongue kiss the Statue of Happiness. Just reach my hand underneath that big smock she's wearing and just give her a nice freedom squeeze. Let's go to the phones. You're through to me, Richard Bastion.
Hi, Ricky. I'm a Bastion buddy. I've got a problem with what this country's become. Nobody gives a shit about holidays anymore. On Memorial Day, they don't remember the troops. They're shit-faced on pills and vodka at a sofa sale at the mall. And July 4th,
Do I want to turn here?
they just want to get drunk for 3 days straight and blow shit up. What's wrong with slaughtering the British like we used to?
What are you talking about? There are a lot of great traditions left, like hating open-minded liberals and spreading unsubstantiated slurs about them. Okay? Now on Independence Day, I like to find a nice Indian casino and celebrate by trying to steal their shit again. That's what I'm into. Traditional values. Kim, on line 2.
I don't have an SNES emulator.
First of all,
Takes literally
schools are making our
fucking
children
2
learn things
seconds
like
to download
geography. Who cares where the terrorists come
ZSNES.
from? If our children know about other countries, there's less time spent teaching them about American superiority. You don't need geography to kill terrorists.
If I had all the time in the world that I've wasted on explaining things to women. Here, let me explain something to you, all right? Public education is another lie. Okay, you see it in the bunk, they're teaching us science. Now, science is good when it teaches you how to turn a million ungrateful foreigners into glass. That I'm giving a thumbs up to, okay? That's a great discovery. But don't tell me that anything that I do causes a problem. I don't want to hear that, because you're the problem. You know why? Because this is the land of the free, not the land of the free lunches for minorities, okay? I don't care if they are the ones serving it. They shouldn't get it for free. Okay, we've got a live terror sighting. Hello, you're on the Richard Bastion Show.
Yeah, I'm on the train. I see a guy who's a terrorist. This guy's really suspicious.
Okay, good. Well, what's he doing?
He's sitting there reading some religious shit.
Okay, now how can you tell this shit's religious? What is it? What's going on with it?
I'm sure it is. It's in a different fucking language. It's Spanish or something.
Well, that is a sure sign. Okay, now what you're sitting across from right there is Al Conqueso. They're Spanish terrorists, the worst kind. Okay, they're already infiltrated into all our shitty jobs. You see them outside, at various hardware stores waiting to just the next strike, okay? They're the most dangerous of all. I cannot stress that enough. Now you know what you have to do, don't you?
I sure do. I'm on 24/7. We're on a train. There's kids everywhere. Time to let fly by with some bullets to see what this bastard is all about. Dude, thanks a lot, Richard. Eat lead, you El Conquisto motherfucker!
That's great. Perfect. Now that is a true American. You know, I just want to give that man a heart stopper from Burger Shot, shove a slice of apple pie up his ass, and salute that guy. That son of a gun loves America.
We interning, sorry boys.
Bastion's buddies, we're everywhere, and we're all about keeping this country safe. Next caller.
Better not go, boy.
On and on about Homeland Security and executing slow people, but I mean, I don't really care about the issues. I've got a lot of guns and a pretty impressive penis.
Well, I think that's all you really need. You know, that's the dream the liberal media is taking away from us. Now, you gotta trust me here. I've been fined a lot for talking about the size of my penis. I mean, it is closely shaped to a tennis ball container. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Tommy, can you give me directions to my location?
Now, this is a newspaper giving aid
my destination, rather.
Reporting on unconstitutional activities by the government. Okay, I don't want to know what the government's doing. They're doing it right. That's all I need to know. They're doing it, and they're doing it right.
You should know where I am right now, right?
Sometimes you have to go outside the law to catch a bad guy. Okay, you see it in movies all the time. What further proof do you need? Go on the phones.
Yeah, I want to talk about that guy's penis. It sounds awesome.
No. Next caller.
Hey, this is Mike Meeples, and I'll tell you what's wrong with America, man. Stupid people.
Yeah, it is a problem. In old America, the America I fell in love with, we dealt with stupid people very discreetly. Okay? Now I don't know if it's something in the water or the lack of separate water fountains, but it's like a plague has taken over. I mean, I've had it with the homosexual agenda. No, thank you. Leave us the hell alone. And with that, we're out of time. We'll see you next time on the Richard Bastion Show.
WKTT 1066. Because the family is under attack and it's time to fight back.
Justice is a game. Just like a game where you play doctor, and the other boy takes advantage of you, and you block it out for years. It takes money to play the game right. And if you run out of money, you run out of justice and straight into therapy.
I gotta pay for this shit?
I am the law. I'm Judge Grady, and this is
It's a security check.
or unjust.
The scripted drama of a court show.
But I'm the mother of his son.
That doesn't mean he can't get some on the side.
The injustice of an American courtroom.
Somebody give me head and I'll waive the charge.
The tension of a desperate network trying to stave off its own self-imposed death rattle by making a mockery of our justice system.
But he put me in a wheelchair, and I've got to save the world in the next half hour, including commercials.
I'm tired of your fake sob stories. How am I supposed to believe you lost your legs? Now wheel on out of here, Lieutenant, before I push you down the stairs myself.
All packed together with the incredible excitement.
These Europeans
of a
don't
game
have
show.
screens.
Okay, you have 10 seconds to tell the truth, or you'll be set on fire.
This isn't fair!
Maybe Tommy does because he's rich, but apparently Europeans don't know what screen doors and windows are.
This is Just or Unjust with Judge Grady. It's the hard world of radio justice. Real plaintiffs and defendants in a radio court of law.
Today, we've got Allen versus Davis, case 465. Okay, I read your opening statements. Let's get going. Before me is LeVar Davis and Angela Allen. You two used to be in a relationship. And Miss Allen is suing you for $5,000 to fix damages to her car you did with a baseball bat? Mr. Davis, can you explain yourself?
Your Honor, that female is crazy.
Yeah. Sounds like the truth to me. Court is adjourned.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna hear my side of it?
Oh, well, shit. We got some time to kill. Why not? Approach the bench, Miss Allen.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Now sit on my lap.
Okay.
There. Isn't that better? Now tell me what happened to you, baby, while I struck your back.
Well, I was together with LeVar for a year, and he started acting real crazy. Hey, what are you doing?
Another Rotterdam to Duisburg.
Calm down. I'm soothing you. It's part of the legal process. Now, Mr. Davis.
Yes, Judge Grady. I mean, we were together for a while. She was fine. She carries herself well. She's got big if you know what I mean.
She sure does. I'm feeling them right now. Hold still, girl.
But she's evil and a cheater. She scratched my brand new truck. I needed
You
a
can't
truck
leave
because
your
I'm an
upstairs
accountant.
windows
Is that
open.
so? You scratched his truck? His new accountancy truck? The kind of truck a man who works in an office buys so he can feel like a man again? What kind of woman scratches a man's truck? That's his manhood you're scratching. The very essence of his masculinity.
He sits outside my house all times of the night.
trying to get some information. These are fact-finding missions.
What kind of information?
Like who she's screwing so I can kill him.
You see, Your Honor? He's psychotic. Hey, what are you why are you touching my hair?
It sure is lovely. So tell me, Mr. Davis, what did you do then?
Well, I was really mad about my truck, so I went to my quiet place after my yoga class, meditated, deep breathing.
You can't leave your windows open in America. Well, now, that's why everybody has air conditioners.
Bat, peed in the front seat, slashed the tires, and took a dump in the air filter.
You shit in the air filter!
Speeding offense, man. Fuck off.
Give it up, my man. That's cold.
Yeah, so every time she turns on the air conditioner, her car smells like my shit.
That's right. That's right. That's ingenuity right there.
Yeah, we don't really obey the traffic rules around here. I don't want another speeding offense.
TVs and robotic dogs. Good going. I like your style. Now, see, girl, that's why you are the undisputed weaker sex, and we are humiliating you on the radio. Name one woman wrestler who's any good. Name the first woman on the moon. Trick question. Name one woman pro football player. How many women wrote Shakespeare's plays? Answer me.
Yeah, Tim good knows. I turn right now. Good luck, everyone.
Did you deserve all this?
No, I mean, he owes me. He's got a good job, and I had his child.
You two have a baby?
Yes, Your Honor, we did, but I tried to do the right thing and push her down the stairs, like you recommended on one of your shows. But she had it anyway. Then I tried to sell it on the internet.
Good deal. Miss Allen?
He acted like he isn't the father. I had to do everything on my own. I didn't sleep for 6 months.
You're a terrible mother. I can tell by listening to you.
But I love my son.
When I met her, I was 24. She said she was 23, but she was really 13.
No, I didn't. I told you I was 13.
Well, it
That
sounded
whistle.
like...
You told me it was okay because you were from South Carolina.
How do I know it's my baby anyhow?
The DNA test says so.
What is DNA? I've never seen it, and I'm an accountant. How are you going to believe in something you can't see? I can't see the wind.
Ain't that the truth? I ain't never seen DNA or stem cell or a law degree for that matter. I'm gonna have to retire to my quarters and think about this.
Judge Grady has taken Miss Allen back to his quarters to discuss his decision. Let's talk to a few people in the courtroom audience. Sir, what do you think? Who's in the right here?
He really has a lot of explaining to do. He pushed her down the stairs. That's no way to get rid of a girlfriend.
And what about you, ma'am?
I'm gonna try that thing with the air filter.
We'll be back after this on Just or Unjust.
My monitor is way off to the left, so it's hard to focus on driving and shit at the same time.
Fuck you and your fat wife. WKTT 1066 Talk Radio for people who are always right.
We're back on Just or Unjust with a case of the scratch truck and the underage fuck. Judge Grady is back in the courtroom with his decision.
Okay, all rise. Please be seated. Now rise again. Now get down. Yeah, that's right. This portion of Just or Unjust is brought to you by America's Next Top Hooker on CNT. Okay, you know how this works. Courtroom audience names the game. The defendant and the plaintiff have to play it. How should we decide this case?
Make them eat glass. What about the beans on their hands? Cannibalism. Let us eat the food.
Gladiator cake!
Okay, we haven't had this one in a while. Both of you step into the cage. Okay, on the floor, you will find a sword, a mace, a flail, a hammer, and 2 tridents.
We following the speed limit. We're good boys this time.
Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Release the lion!
What the fuck?
That'll teach you to screw with the man's truck. Damn! That lion ripped off her arm!
Dumb bitch, that's what you get.
Oh, he's coming after you, Mr. Davis. Nice! By the throat! That's what you get for hooking up with the young girl and
Yeah, this
stalking
is
her
GTA
around
Talk
the
Radio.
supermarket. Let this be a lesson to you all. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Damn, I love justice. What did we learn today? We learned that passion can be your undoing. That sensationalist shows like this, celebrity
This could have been you,
worship,
Zach.
or politics, it feels good. Like I just wake up each morning and wrap my big hands around the American dream and choke the life out of it. Now, studio audience, when the lion
You guys can go in and eat the rest. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing in this game, so it's not that all that far off.
What Judge Grady gave us today was two people being messily separated by lines. That shit was dope. And you better.
Wow, I knew it. Tastes just like chicken.
Great. See you next time on Just or Unjust.
WKTT 1066, because now that the Cold War is over, it's time to fight with ourselves.
Celebrities are what matters in America, and we watch their every move. It's time for Fizz.
It's Fizz time, everybody. The celebrity show that puts the lobotomy
Alright, fine. I won't change lanes. Is that what you wanted? I'm going now. I'm on the highways, so the speed limit doesn't matter anymore.
Let's get down and dirty. Dragon Brain. The movie build is more CGI, less story. Is sending America dragon crazy.
Now here is a movie only fat trolls from the suburbs could enjoy. A bunch of pale, inbred, religious wackos running around in leather clothing, hitting each other with pointy sticks.
What are you talking about? It's fantastic. I can't wait till it comes out in high def so you can see every tear in his tunic as the orcs try to mate with Lord Absentinos.
We wanted to speak to the star of the show, Clive Letter, but unfortunately, his publicist says his penchant for DWIs has him very busy pretending to console the family of the father he killed. Instead, we've got Dragon Brain child star Christopher Tibbets, who played William of Memory in the film. Here's a piece.
Lord Absentinos, I've never even touched a girl's bottom. Your sword is enormous.
That's powerful stuff.
Thanks. I really learned a lot while doing this film. I learned how to be a self-absorbed and materialistic prick, and the director taught me how to roll a joint.
Christopher, your life must be really exciting right now. Just starting to figure out if you like girls or boys.
Oh, it is. I've got a bunch of new Vinewood friends, and I get to wear sunglasses indoors. Plus, I've started doing coke.
What is your favorite memory from the set of Dragon Brain?
Oh, it was great. Between takes, Armin McBarvine, who played the wizard, he'd take me back to his trailer. He performed spells on his trousers and made them grow.
He is so cute. I could just eat him up.
Yeah, eat 'em up, cause there's nothing more appetizing than a tween with a drug problem and a massive ego. What a dick.
Also, we spoke with Magellan. Now, you may remember Magellan from the 80s. His European synth rock was very popular for a while, and now he's planning a comeback.
Good to see you, Magellan. I used to love your records.
Why, of course you did. You're only a human being.
And now you're making a comeback.
Yeah, Magellan wants to set the record straight. It is time for everyone to accept the facts. Magellan has had an enormous influence on the music world. Before me, the records, they didn't spin.
Really?
Yeah, that is super, that is true. Magellan is force of nature. Like death, I invent the wave of rock. That is why I have lace glove.
Meanwhile, in comedy news, our reporter Susan Retriever spent this morning getting tested for herpes. So instead, we all had an incredibly exciting conversation with top comedian Ricky Gervais, who was performing a split-sized to rave reviews.
Hey, Ricky, I got a serious question. How come people from England never laugh?
Because not many people go around in England just laughing because they enjoy it, because then they'd be mental. I mean, you see.
Be not afraid of the lack of viewers.
Laughing at nothing, but they also piss in their,
Oh my God.
pants and punch pregnant women in the face. So
Cops saw me and just took all my money.
England once.
Look, man, I gotta do these deliveries.
But one man wore a leather hood, and the other one cried a lot.
great. Well, at least you remember where you saw it. Good.
You do jokes about bad
I fucked
people.
up again.
Some bad people were going to protest your show.
A lot of them didn't make it. A lot of them sort of stopped halfway and took their breath. And then
This is the same thing I fucked up on earlier.
But the placards looked
Whatever.
tasty, so they were eaten.
You mentioned in your act that while you're here, you've seen lots of commercials for the Relax Power X motorized scooter.
Yeah, well, listen. That shows
Oh shit. Here I am reading chat, crashing into motherfuckers.
lose weight if they found ways to
based ghost kitchen enjoyer.
Flat on your face, and a pavement can move you to the pizza shop, and you could liquidize that. Obviously, if you really want to rule out any movement chewing, you can actually inject it straight up your anus.
You've said some nasty things about our best friends, the
It's made out of chilies.
If they don't stop people like
So really you ordered chilies.
Well, the paparazzi are doing a job, aren't they? They like to hide in trees and bushes and take photographs of famous people's dresses. And I'm not going to judge anyone. And if most people were to hide in a tree taking pictures of topless women on the beach, they'd be arrested. But if you go, no, it's all right. It's for a newspaper. It's my job. They go, oh, go on then.
Chili's ain't bad from what I hear. It's like better than Applebee's, I think.
do you like on American TV?
I like America's Next Top.
Chili's is like Boston pizza, I guess.
That's just a show selling knives.
And honestly, I think Boston pizza's a little underrated.
What do you think about the tragic DWI arrest of
People say it's shit, but it's really not bad. Although these days it's probably super overpriced.
She suffered like Mandela, and now it's time for us to try and get her out and make her a leader.
What a great interview. I just love British men. That's all we have time for. But remember,
If a celeb shows their crack
Or smokes it.
you'll find out first on Fizz.
WKTT, because the world needs a powerful America to tell it what to do.
Alright, close call.
Conservatives finally have a real voice on the radio. It's the Richard Bastion Show.
This country's going to hell. Ever since we let those damn Australians back in this country, everything has gone to shit. What the hell did we go to war with them for in the first place?
Now, I'll tell you why. We did it for freedom and for valuable munitions contracts.
They're sick, degenerate folks known as furries. They dress up in a cute little butt suit with holes cut in for their penises to stick out, and they pound each other's hiney, making weird-ass animal noises.
Yeah, but do you hear what public television has brought to America? Do you hear what's happened to the children?
You okay?
Hiney pounding.
Saving America
The fucking GPS is so janky, man.
We're back here. Bastion's buddies salute.
Nearly disastrous.
Show we're going to talk about why America is number one. Okay, without further ado, let's do what this show is
Because
all
that
about, and hit the phone lines. You're the
would have been
people
a hard wall.
All I do is make the money and spend it on facefuls of pharmaceuticals until
It would have smashed me right into that barrier, like the road barrier thingy there, the invisible wall.
Well, I absolutely love that you think that, okay? Now you want to talk about what makes America number one, huh?
We have a completely incompetent buffoon for a leader. We drive outrageously large gas-guzzling Maibatsu monstrosities.
I know. Isn't it? It's fantastic, isn't it? What we've been given from our forefathers is the freedom from thought. That, for my money, is real freedom. Knowing you're always right. That's real freedom. It's like life is a party that's never gonna end, and you're not hosting that party. You're just there, so you can go take a dump on the coats. You can leave your beer bottle in the toilet if you want. It doesn't matter. It's not your house. Okay, we're just here to have a good time. Now this is unless we make a serious mistake in the election. Think about it. You can't expect someone with no backbone to police the world. And that's what these liberals don't seem to understand. It's very clear. Drinking is a sin. Laying is a sin. Fisting, that's a mortal sin. And the trannies, well, don't even get me started on the trannies. It's science run amok, okay? It's very confusing. I'm looking at a woman, I'm talking to a woman, I see the woman's penis, now I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. The government is turning into a confused transgender prostitute. I mean, it really is. They don't know who to serve. You feel terrible afterwards. You have an overwhelming feeling that everything in your life is horribly wrong. Yes, it feels good while you're doing it. Yes, you're making him, her feel good.
we go.
We want order, America. Do you hear me?
Might have thought I was gonna have to do some janky maneuvers.
Okay, well then all you gotta do right now, Julie, I need you to raise your right hand. Okay, I'm getting another buddy's pledge, and it's abstinence. Okay, now what is that? It's doing nothing. Now you're good at doing nothing, right, Julie?
Yeah, I'm totally frigid.
That's great. That's great. Abstinence from sexual activity. It builds up hormones. Okay, listen to me. This is science. This is me using science for good. Abstinence builds up hormones. Abstaining for a long time produces a euphoric feeling. Okay? It is nature's antidepressant. Say it. I will not come onto men. Say it with me. I will not come onto men, and sodomy is a sin, even if I crave it. Okay, good. Now I take that pledge every morning. When I wake up, I look in the mirror.
Oh, your headlights aren't on. It's dusk. Ugh. Fucking Euro Nazis, dude. Too many Nazis in this country.
I say that pledge. It's great for strength and purity of our nation. There are no better ways to serve your country apart from one, and it involves taking out museums and inappropriate health facilities. If we're going to stay pure out there and focus on turning this country into an aggressive and limited access paradise, then listeners, you're going to need to start by avoiding romance novels, any machinery that vibrates, hand soap, baby oil, baby soap, hand oil, the internet, okay? Chopper cables, what are the trampolines? All right, trampolines, you get a young lady on a trampoline and her boobs start bouncing, or you get a well-endowed man and his package is bouncing all over, you're gonna start thinking, well, there's more to life than shutting up, and that's not what is true. It's that simple. Next caller. What's wrong with this country?
We don't have enough mascots.
Okay, that is true. This is so true. Kids, the children of America, need to look up to people like Derek the Dodo, and not some liberal puppet on public television teaching you how to count. Okay, there's only 3 numbers I care about, and that is 3, 2, 1, launch. All right, and that is what I like to hear right before we send a missile cock into some asshole country's mouth. All right, now if I need my kids to be taught tolerance, sometimes, which is a dirty word in my household, tolerance, but I'll tolerate them fighting. Okay, that is what I'll tolerate. I don't need them to learn about life from puppets. Okay, you don't learn anything from anybody that likes having a hand put up their ass. All right, the only puppet I like is the president.
I have a great idea, and I was trying it at home. It works. I have 4 wonderful darling babies.
4 babies? Well, you hear that, America? Another of Bastion's buddies making little soldiers to fight this culture war. That's great.
My babies are cats.
Wait, cats?
I've named them after patriarchal influences. I'm drawing my inspiration from my kitties.
Okay, nobody wants to hear about your stupid, useless pussies. God, what has happened to radio? To this city, to this world. I cannot wait to be judged, because I'm gonna be okay. I already know that. I know that because I have secrets that I keep within me. Okay, and if you keep them bottled inside of you, then you get to release them in heaven. Because right now on this earth, my secrets are the only thing that keep me on heaven's path. Now, most of you a lot of you are screwed, and rightfully so. Okay, we've gotten into the PC mode of like, well, we're all the same, we're all equal, man. Hey, women can do anything men can do. Even have Adam's apples. Yeah, right? Yeah, sure. BS, okay? I don't shop uncontrollably, okay? If I bleed for 7 days, I die, okay? I can
Close
drive
enough.
a car for more than 30 minutes without hitting something. Okay, that's the difference. Next caller.
First of all, I'd just like to say I love this show. It's great. You're doing a good job for this city.
Thank you. I agree completely. Get to the point.
Where the hell do these liberal fascists get off trying to censor pornography?
Okay, now listen. Put your head up to your radio so I can vibrate some sense into that thick head of yours. We need to know who is reading and watching what in order to keep the terrorists out and protect our morality. That's all that's going on. I mean, mood-altering candles lead to heavy petting. Okay? Don't pet me. I don't want to be pet. All right? I'm not a cat. All right? Now She works out a couple times a day with her trainer, and she's getting very, very good at tennis. Okay, now we have our faith. That's where our orgasms come from. That's where we get off from praying. All right? This life is meant to be shit so that the next one is good. You gotta have your valleys to appreciate the peaks. You know, it's like an orgy with virgins. You know, I mean, it sounds like a good idea. Then you get in there and you're kind of like, no, don't put that there. Put that, you know, anyway, you get my point. You know, I'm a man who believes in the American dream. I really do. And that dream is I'm in charge, and if you don't like what I'm saying, then I'm gonna make a wisecrack and drop a bomb on you. That's it. That for me is the American dream. Okay, and then maybe get a country artist to sing a song about it, and then have me walking around in slow motion. That's the fully realized dream. You know, then you can maybe make a movie about me doing that, and we can do action figurines, and then myself making a movie about blowing the shit out of you while I make a wisecrack. Yeah, I mean, the idea, the dream is endless, truly, and that's the beauty of America. Is I'm allowed to dream. That's the dream. Don't complain to me that you come over here and that all you get are the janitor jobs. Okay? Don't complain to me about that. Just pick up my shit and walk out of the room. Don't stand in here awkwardly. Don't try to make eye contact with me. Okay? Don't talk to me. Don't ask about the pictures of my kids. Okay? America, we don't want to pick up our trash. Okay, we don't want to do that, and we don't want to sweat. All right, now we'll be right here in the air conditioning, watching the news, and stewing over people like you who are trying to break into our houses. And trust me, you come into my house, buddy. You know, there's gonna be you're gonna be in store for a little double-barrel surprise. Okay, I will take you and I will shoot a hole in you, and then I will torture you and your family for freedom. That's about all the time we have. Remember, Bastion's buddies, we are right. We will see you next time on The Richard Bastion Show.
WKTT. Because I love my country, and if you don't, fuck you and your fat butt. WKTT 1066. Talk radio for people who are always right.
The Martin Sirius Show.
This show is trash. I don't want my children hearing your film.
Shut up, you shrew. Get naked for me and drown your children in the bathtub right now on the phone.
The most valuable man in broadcasting, the genius who takes no prisoners, is back for another episode of the Shock Jock Show that has changed everything, including moral standards and what is considered funny.
All right, I'm gonna grab a beer before we continue.
Multi-millionaire Martin Sirius.
I'm being ripped off by all my peers, the hacks in this industry.
Also starring Smithy, the sidekick.
I'm smoking a cigar with my butt!
And Mark, the anal and entirely realistic station manager.
This show is out of control. We'll get fined again.
And Lisa, who isn't just a token example of diversity, so we avoid a lawsuit.
You're so funny, Martin, burning a rainbow flag. I should be offended, but you're brilliant. I hate myself all the way to the bank.
This is the multi-award-winning, game-changing, life-altering, original Martin Sirius Show.
That's right. Martin Sirius Show, back with another incredible round of telling everybody the way things are. Yes, the way things are.
That's so true.
Lisa God is in the details. In the details! He also appears to be in your breasts. Your breasts. Lisa, today, they seem kind of perky, fresh. Someone have some work done, Lisa? Huh? A little bit of uplift with your bonus, did we? Tell Uncle Martin. Tell Uncle Martin. Let me see those chocolate grenades. Ooh, delicious.
Martin, you're ridiculous. You're so funny. I can't believe people call you a condescending, homophobic racist.
Thanks, Lisa. I know. How can I be racist or homophobic when I employ a black transvestite? That's why they pay me the
Exactly,
big bucks.
Zach.
Hasn't changed me. The money, I mean.
Exactly.
One bit.
Yeah, you always were a jackass, if I may say so, Mr. S.
Thank you, stunt boy Smithy. Thank you.
Oh, Lord. What are you doing, Smithy?
It's my first stunt of the day. I'm gonna duct tape M80s to my throat.
Yeah, shove a lit
How
one
am
up
I
your
doing
ass.
for sleep?
I win a broadcasting award.
Anything for you, Mr. S.
What if he gets hurt?
I'm a pioneering broadcaster.
I'm not sure if I'm very tired or not tired at all.
Listen, I don't care who gets hurt in the name of radio. I take no
If I fall
prisoners in
asleep
my
at the
search for
wheel,
truth.
then whatever.
Light those fireworks around your neck, Smithy. Wow, Smithy, that must have Can I say this? Can I say this, Lisa? I'm a legend.
Well.
A legend. Well. Like Davy Crockett. Except that I don't get to murder natives.
I've gone deaf, Mr. S!
Oops.
Stunt boy Smithy, everybody, with an M80 up his rear end. Oh, that's incredible! Incredible! Radio, theater of the mind, and widescreen plasma TV of the asshole.
You're hilarious! Naughty but a straight talker. No wonder all the porn stars we have on the show can't resist you.
Is that so?
I've got a sound effects machine. Isn't that funny?
Well, speaking of porn stars, pull that curtain back. You guys are not gonna believe what's going on behind there.
Wow, Mr. S, they're beautiful.
Wow, indeed, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's two hot young porn stars making out.
Hot lesbian action. Only on the Martin Serious Show.
Just like we have every day.
Well, that's terrible and exploitive. But it's also groundbreaking entertainment for which we'll probably win an award. You're really a genius.
Mr. S, do you want me to kill one of the porn stars like last time?
That was a ratings bonanza. Bonanza, wow. Breasts, look at those breasts. Veiny and covered in stretch marks. It's like watermelons about to explode. Just a reminder, next week if management doesn't shut it down, we'll have our annual circle jerking contest, where you can win a box set of every show I've ever done. Think about that. Me! Every show, all the time. My whole career.
And don't forget to tell them about the tot stickers.
That's right, Lisa. This is extreme radio. Extreme! So I spend 99% of the time on air talking about the show rather than actually putting one on. Smithy, tell them how they can get their tot stickers.
Yes, Mr. S. Tot stickers are for take out your twat Tuesdays and Thursdays. When you put the tot sticker on your car and women see the tot sticker while they're driving, they'll mush those nasty meat curtains against the window.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. That's outrageous but also liberated and true.
Going to the phones, taking calls, speaking live. Line 3, Brianna, you're on the Martin Serious Show.
Hi, Martin. I'm totally hot and wet for you.
If I wasn't stuck here doing this dumb show, all the things I'd do to you. You're touching yourself right now. Are you?
I sure am.
Yeah, baby.
Hang on, Brianna. Smithy!
Yes, Mr. S?
While this young lovely is pleasuring herself, I want you to burn your pubic hair off with a blowtorch. With a blowtorch!
No problem, Mr. S.
Yeah, Brianna, you're a dirty girl, aren't you? Do you want to do things for me?
Yes, Martin. I want to be so naughty for you. Well, then take your clothes off right now.
Yeah, that's my line, you dumb twit. Is unscripted, innovative, groundbreaking radio. Well, then, take your clothes off right now.
Okay, Martin.
Now I want you to give yourself a hysterectomy. What? Station dump me out? Dump me? Hit the delay button? Everyone missed the best part! I am tired of this company censoring me. I am a radio genius. Now, how many times do I have to say it until you just blindly agree? I am the real deal. The real deal.
Like your hair, Martin. Is it new? Plugs?
Oh, if you weren't a black transvestite, I'd fire you. My hair is real. They just move something around with an egg beater.
Martin, you're unbelievable. Shocking. If what you said wasn't true, I'd sue you for harassment.
I should sue you. I see you looking at me. You're only human. Of course you want me. I'm an attractive, hard-working everyman, but I'm also a humble genius. You want me, don't you, Lisa? Don't you?
I want you, Mr. S.
Aren't you supposed to be grooming your groin with a blowtorch?
Yes, sir, Mr. S. Oh, shit.
Ouch.
Oh, smells like bacon.
It smells like the set of one of my films in here.
Well, I want those hot lesbians. Smithy, give them both some PCP. I want to get fined again so my show appears to be edgy. Look at them. Love lesbians. Never gets boring having lesbians on the show. Why do they call me sexist and homophobic when I love lesbians?
That's so true, Martin.
Wow, they're smashing each other's faces, Mr. S.
Tell me, Stacy. It is Stacy, isn't it?
Yes, Martin.
How did you get into porn? Did your daddy touch you?
I just really enjoy it. I've got a new calendar coming out. Here, take a look.
Oh, wow, yeah! I didn't know that yoga could be so sexy.
Yeah.
I'm ready to give you a downward dog. A downward dog!
Or gardening. Look at that leaf blower up her sphincter. I'd love to do that
the contest next week, it got canceled.
Are you kidding me? We did it last year, no problem. How am I supposed to do a shock jock show when you suits keep bringing me down?
Yeah, really. Martin makes this station a lot of money.
I know, but you guys are out of control.
Yeah, and we were raising money for leprosy.
That's right.
Listen, we're gonna do it anyway. We already have some contestants entered. Next week is the official third trimester triathlon. If you're pregnant in your third trimester and you can finish a triathlon without entering premature labor, you win. Tell them more, Smithy.
Yeah, as part of the triathlon, the pregnant women have to ride tricycles and
Sorry, I'm
circles
trying to read
and
Kendo's
slam
post.
shots. They run 22 miles, and then after that, there's the breakdancing competition.
I'll never forget seeing a pregnant woman doing the worm.
Little guy shot right out like a stewed tomato. Let's get back to the PCP lesbians. Stacey, you seem like an intelligent girl.
Thanks, Martin.
Do you know what hypocrite means?
Of course.
What?
I just really want to help the kids. That's why I do this work. It's for the kids.
Yeah, what's your friend called?
This is Raven.
Wow, you are hot. Hot! Lisa, when we're done interviewing these brainless bimbos while our listeners masturbate behind the wheel, we need to attack some of these other radio shows that aren't as edgy
It's
as
rainy.
us. Harass people till they commit suicide. Suicide!
Sounds like a brilliant and original plan.
Mr. S, I want to see how much mercury I can pour into my testicles until I lose consciousness. I'm doing it for you, Mr. S, and because I have self-esteem issues.
You're on a nationally syndicated radio show with me? And you got self-esteem issues? That's ridiculous. Lisa, isn't that ridiculous?
It really is, Smithy. You're a good guy.
But the porn stars never want to date me.
Yes, the porn stars. Why don't you two start messing around with each other again? Wow.
Is that legal?
I don't know about legal, but it is incredible. I should win another award. I got a toilet full of them.
I know, it's the only room you let me see in your apartment.
Yeah, it's your spiritual home. Lisa, what have we got coming up on the show this week?
After the lesbians, we've got an incredible man who is so desperate to be on your show, he's going to wet himself and stick his penis in a wasp nest. Then we've got a feminist who you can shout at and offend, and some disabled people you can patronize and gold with money.
Fantastic. God, I am one of a kind. One of a kind. I say things everybody thinks, but nobody dares to admit, even to themselves.
It's a groundbreaker, this show.
Martin Sirius, the human wrecking machine. Where's that feminist? I'll shit on her.
First, we've got a man who pisses himself.
This guy sucks. I do the stunts around here. If anyone's gonna maim themselves on national radio for minimum wage, it's me.
So here he is. His name is Richie, and he comes from Hove Beach.
Hi, Martin. I'm a huge fan. I used to listen to you back when you were on LCFR.
Yeah, until I got thrown off the air for having midget lesbians burn down a church. People have no sense of humor. So what are you gonna do for us?
I'm gonna wet myself and then stick my Johnson in this wasp nest.
Oh, gee, he just pissed himself.
Ew.
Oh, that's gross. Stacey, stop giving that girl cunnilingus and watch Richie. He pissed himself.
I'll piss on her even if you like.
Oh, this is incredible radio. Extreme.
It's a proper pissing match.
Yeah, leave the jokes to me, Smithy. Go fill your belly button with molten lead.
Okay.
That breaks up the party, but that's my job. We've got a feminist on now. She wrote a book about sex and the media.
Love it. I invented it. Sex and the media. The media?
Here she is, Professor Dorothy Williams.
Oh, just like I guess. You're really ugly.
Excuse me? I have a PhD.
Yeah, what you got are double D's. Are those real? The thing is, feminists are always ugly. And you just proved my point. Guys, listen to me. Any chick who talks about women's rights has more stubble than me.
You're not being fair at all.
Whoops.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, it's not fair, but it's true. So true.
Definitely just crashed into a couple vehicles.
That's why I paid the big bucks. My God. Listeners, oh, be grateful this is radio so you don't have to look at this moose. Think ugly, then multiply it by 2. Oh, what do you got?
Ugly squared. The cube root of ugly. Sine and cosine of ugly, Mr. S.
That's right. Give that man a trigonometry award. How about a weekend sleeping with underage prostitutes in Manila? Oh, wait. That's what you did last Christmas, isn't it, Smithy?
Shut up, Martin.
Lisa, I'm bored. Where's that stuttering midget man white woman to keep the regulators and activist groups off my back.
That's me?
An out-of-control stunt boy, and a pissed-off academic horse, and now a midget smoking meth.
Martin, you're a genius. This is incredible entertainment, but it's about all we've got time for.
We'll see you on the next Martin Syria show. Stacy, why don't you come and sit on my lap and tell me about your daddy issues? This has been the Martin Syria show. The show that's shocking. Shocking that anyone considers it remotely entertaining.
Just use Yandex when I need to,
association with Pisswasser. Because after pissing on midgets, a real man needs
find shit that Google's hiding, like torrents and stuff.
the #1 cigarette to snub out of your genitals. Visa credit cards accepted in strip clubs worldwide. And the official body spray and deodorant of the Martin Syria show, the Horn. The Horn is not a date rape drug. It just seems like one.
Shocking!
WKTT, the most patriotic news source in America.
WKTT.
Our covert prisons being built in the desert is a secret fraternity controlling world leaders. Who really runs American banks? And the secret scheme behind the penny in your pocket. These are some of the incredible truths revealed today on Conspire. With me, your host, John Smith, which of course is not my real name, as we show you who and what really runs your world. I've also got an amazing report into the reality behind game shows and how they were used to fight communism, and a look into how the electric car was in fact invented before the internal combustion engine way back in 1890. It's going to be another great show if they don't take me off the air. I fought big business, I've attacked media conglomerates and liberal elites. I'm the man they're too frightened to speak to. I'm John Smith, and they do not, I repeat, not know who I am. So, without further ado, without any unnecessary pomp or circumstance or long verbose intros, let's hit the phones. Hello, Truth Seeker. You're on Conspire, and you know the drill.
Hey, John. Big fan of the show. I loved you since I heard you told us the fact that the Library of Congress keeps a secret vault containing a cast of every member of Congress's penis. I mean, it's simply amazing what they spend tax dollars on. I mean, I haven't got health coverage, and yet this government is spending $500 million in upkeep of the members' chamber. I really enjoyed the last show about diet soda sweetener making children gay. They want America's birth rate to drop so it can't sustain the current population. Then a bunch of immigrants come in and take over and screw our lives. I mean, it makes perfect sense. I can't believe the lies have been told.
Thanks. What's your name?
Jeremiah.
Don't fall for that. I don't need to know your name, nor you mine. Tell a stranger your name, and within minutes, you're in every database in Africa. People are trying to sell your credit card debt and
Wow.
trying to steal your kidney.
Now this is Tokyo Drift.
Wake up now.
Oh, don't crash. That was sick. Cut that guy off. Swoozed into 2 different lanes. God damn, I'm a menace on the road.
And forget your name as well now. Regarding diet soda, abstinence kills. It kills our ideals. At one time, having a large family was celebrated in this country. Now, if you have 12 children and 8 wives, people look at you like you're some kind of freak. Do you know how many kids I've got?
No.
Exactly. You don't need to know. Don't profile me. Don't talk to me about credit scores. How are you going to judge me by something that happened 3 years ago?
Yeah! I'm glad you're finally going to tackle the penny conspiracy. I fucking hate pennies. I hate Abraham Lincoln, too.
He was a meddler. He was a closeted Pakistani, definitely bipolar. Big smoker of opium. Some people think he may have been a woman. Now, I can't find any evidence of that, but I do know he had tiny little testicles and his children were not his own. And the penny...
I was supposed to turn there. God damn, I hate these turnoffs, man.
to produce. These bankers, they're getting rich. Literally on our dime. That's been the story of the planet since they took us off the gold standard. Government and banks, they're the same thing. Remember that. And life won't seem so strange. They are taking you in the front and in the rear. That's America. Jay on line 7, love the initial. What's on your mind?
Contrails, John. How do we know when we see a plane flying over and leaving these clouds behind them that it isn't biological or chemical agents being sprayed? I mean, if you live in a poor area, they fly over and leave these vapor trails.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
is a technique invented.
I didn't even.
of
That
course,
police car just fucking flew out.
perfected by the Nazis, using crop sprayers to control the population. After the war,
Right, how fucked
you know
am
where
I?
those Nazis
Dude, my
sent
truck is
them?
absolutely fucked.
University of San Andreas, Los Santos. And where are people both fertile and brain dead? Los Santos. You do the math. Yeah. They brought down IQs so that when the Chinese invade, which they will do via the West Coast, they'll only find a bunch of vain morons and then they'll have to leave. That's what the defense industry has become. You thought it was all about worthwhile stuff, like selling guns to African dictators or supporting oil states. No, sir. It's about the holy grail, eugenics. And you're paying for it with your tax dollars, you fools. Open your brains, people. I tell you to grow some balls, but it's brains I'm worried about. They keep you so stupid so that if the miseducation system fails and you actually end up knowing how to read, it'll all be meaningless anyway, as you'll be too stupid to understand anything.
Yeah! Wow, that actually makes a lot of sense. I think that's why I always hated black people.
Hey, I cannot tolerate overt racism. I am not a racist. Accepting and explaining clear genetic differences between different races is not racism. It's facts. Facts. Like when you go to the grocery store, do you buy any brand of food? No. You buy the right brand. People should do the same with their life mate. Of course, people don't like the truth. What I said about the French women? True. Andrew, you're on Conspire.
Hey, I want to say thanks for all the insight over the years. I didn't know I needed to be this paranoid until you opened my mind to how awful society is. It's really very useful. I used to have a job and a wife, but I was so naive. Now I live in a bunker, armed to the teeth, and free from human corrupting agents, and I'm much happier. I'll tell you. Anyway, John Smith, I wanted to say, you had that guy on last week talking about the end of the world is in 2012, because that's when the Mayan calendar runs out. I say fuck the Mayans. Their calendar sucks balls. No wonder they went extinct. What kind of calendar has a guy sticking his tongue out in the middle of it? Can you imagine carrying a 300-pound rock around the size of a trash can lid just so you know what day it is? Fuck that. Maybe you can. I fucking can. And I'm supposed to take your civilization seriously?
I respect your opinion, but the facts are the facts, friend.
Hey, screw the Mayans, man. The fucking Aztecs were the shit. They were far more powerful. Their civilization was about sacrificing bitches and gold and men having tans and wearing short skirts. Was much more like how I live my life today. Seriously, I wear a skirt every day because of the Aztecs, man. And you know what?
No? What?
Neither do I. Forgot what I was gonna
Nintendo,
say.
stop
But
spamming.
just for the record, the government sucks balls hard. It's like a puppet show, like the one my dad did for us when the puppets would suck his balls. Why can't we get a real leader like Hitler? I mean, China, he did some bad shit, but he also built roads and found the Ark of the Covenant before that archaeologist stole it. I mean, I don't know any blacks or Jews or women, and I've never met one, and you know what? I'm glad. I can't stand the people who are like me. So imagine how much I hate people who are like me. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Can you hear me? John? Hello?
Okay, well, thanks for your call, but after that fine last month, we can't have callers explaining their beliefs quite so clearly. But remember, they are out to get you, and by that I mean the people who put the pyramid on your Washingtons. The great mystery of the dollar bill. I will explain all after this break.
MCO.
WKTT, because foreigners don't bathe as often as we do.
Welcome back to hell, people. Yes, the hell of truth. Here on Conspire, in which everything is real, apart from my name, John Smith. Entirely living off the grid. No phone. They pay me in cash. I don't have a social security number. I am wearing a mask.
Satisfactory.
Why? Well, if I tell you, I'll have to kill you. And, no one wants to broadcast to corpses. But let's just say, I have a lot of friends and a lot of enemies in very high places. The people who pull the strings are the people you know. Not President Lawton, but the guy who tells him what to say. Joe Lawton, by the way, went to the same grad program at the University of San Fierro that the man who invented the credit default swap system went to. Now, our economy's in the shitter, and they're all rich. Not complex, not difficult, just join the dots. They were in the same fraternity in college. That fraternity liked to get pledges to exhume the bodies of famous people. Who did Joe Lawton, your president, exhume? His own father, of course, Senator Lawton. Nepotism, money, and covert connections to power. Blink, and you miss them. And that's why they put pepper in the water supply, to make you blink. What does blinking cause? Come on, you know this. Distrust. When was the last time you talked to someone who blinked a lot? You don't trust a word they say. Blinky-ass bastard. Anyway, let's hit the phones. You're being traced by government forces as we speak, trying to irradiate your testes. Glad to have you on the show. Shoot.
Yeah, I want to talk about global warming. Global warming is a real estate hoax to drive up the prices of mountain properties.
Interesting idea.
It's a myth. I mean, it's a lie. Where I live, the weather is always the same. I mean, every day. It's not getting warmer. Last week was pretty cold. It's always one of four things. Rain, sun, snow, or the other one.
Hail?
No, fire. Anyway, it's a goddamn lie.
Well, of course it is. The real problem is the next ice age, which will come in about 3 years. They're using global warming as a tool to frighten people into accepting extreme weather. Then, boom. Thick ice everywhere, and sled dogs suddenly cost as much as cars. It's a trick by people in the pet industry to finally take down the American automobile industry.
Yeah, well, I never liked dogs anyway.
I don't blame you. Now let's go to Mrs. X on line 7.
Your rant about subliminal advertising is right on the money. Look at what it's doing to our children, especially with tobacco. You can see someone masturbating on a packet of Redwood cigarettes. It's right there in the design. I catch my kids smoking all the time, and they're masturbating while they do it.
Exactly, and we all know who taught them that.
Yeah, their father. I constantly catch him smoking in the garage and masturbating, working on the car my ass.
There are so many lies built into our society that sometimes we just don't want to know the truth. Like how they say syphilis is man-made. No man ever gave it to me. That came from a woman I met at the perfume counter at an apartment store. Trey, line 3.
There have been a lot of people talking about whether or not we landed on the moon. I don't really give a shit one way or the other, but I tell you what, we better do something about the moon soon. This space program is out of hand. Why are my tax dollars going to a bunch of geeks so they can drive around remote control dune buggies on Mars? We've gotten out of hand with this remote control shit.
That's cool. You saw a plane landing. Well, we saw a plane landing.
Is a failure.
At least I did.
Chaos is all there is. You're probably saying, well, what's the point if I'm going to die? I mean, I could die of a heart attack tomorrow. Who cares about the yard? Let an immigrant do it. I've got some serious things to ponder and worry about, and you'd be correct. Now, on Conspire, we often find that fans of this show are, like me, model train fans. It's lovely to create that great westward expansion into realistic 1/16th scale, the scent of unstoppable progress in the air. A nation being born before it got lost in the mud of political correctness and that great lie that we're all equal. Tiny working signals, a tiny graveyard, trains chugging in circles, creating a tiny model community.
Why were you in my way, asshole?
Like hardworking people, you could paint any color you want. No conspiracies here, just progress. Only the way it was meant to be, and the smell of sulfur burning in your nostrils. But more on my model trains in a bit. Right now,
Why is there a fly in my house? There should not be a fly in here.
She's the author of a new book called Connect the Dots, Conspiracies for Kids. Abigail Grayson is on the show. Abigail.
Thanks so much for having me.
Why kids?
I have been researching for years, uncovering some truths and lies perpetuated by the Illuminati, the Skull and Bones people, and the Federal Reserve, and especially science. Do you know that we can trace our DNA back to one couple? Do you know what that means?
I'm afraid not.
That means I can't sleep with you. It would be like sleeping with my brother. We're all related. We're all brothers and sisters, and that is just sick. It's incestuous. It's dirty. It's sick.
Fascinating. But
it's sick.
Why is your recent book targeted towards children?
Well, Connect the Dots, Conspiracies for Kids, is an activity workbook and learning tool for young people to learn the truth about how to survive. I targeted it toward kids because adults won't listen to me anymore. They have closed their minds to the truth.
Oh god, Ting Gun's lost, boys.
Look, I got an email.
Although, to be honest, I kind of want a bigger rice cooker too. Like, you can make 2 cups of rice in mine, but it's like full as fuck. It's just not ideal. So like 1.5 cups is probably the actual max.
It is, isn't it? I know. And kids can color in swastikas while they learn about how Pearl Harbor was an inside job. Yeah, but what I'm really, really interested in is these secret societies. Did you know a secret society runs a government? It's true. It's true. It's in my book. I did the research. Lots of the people in the
You might as well go all out and get like one of the fancy rice cookers with the various settings and shit. I mean, if you're using it to cook soup and stuff anyway. Like one of the Samsung ones. They got Korean like supermarkets here. And there's a whole ass section for rice cookers.
Rings, necklaces, ingots, John. I'm talking ingots. Think ingots. Gold is the future. I sprinkle gold dust on my food, so I even poop gold. Yes, then when I'm kidnapped, I can poop, I can pick out the gold and bribe the guard and escape with my freedom. Look, I can show you right now. You want me to show you?
I believe you. You're very resourceful.
Yes,
Your book talks a lot about urban escape and countermeasures.
Yes, absolutely. Our society is on the point of complete collapse, and children should know about this at all times. Why are we teaching children how to write in cursive and learn mathematic tables? My book teaches kids what to do in case you're on the way to school and you get kidnapped. Do you know how to escape from handcuffs, John? Do you? I do. Things can go badly quickly. I mean, you figure out a safe word, but you never know with a guy you met on the internet.
This is comfy, man.
It says here you recommend maintaining weapons caches?
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. I have weapons caches hidden throughout the city. If there's a terrorist attack, I need to be able to get a flamethrower quick. It's important all our children have this knowledge, too. After all, when the Russians invaded, who saved us, huh? Resourceful and good-looking school kids, that's who. Yeah, life is like a movie. Don't be an extra.
That's a great message. Let's go to the phones now. Chester in Albany, you're on.
This bitch is crazy. I took her urban escape and evasion course so I can know how to get out of a hostage situation. I paid $600 too. You know what she told me to do to escape and bargain for my freedom? Find out who the ringleader is and perform oral sex on him.
It worked for me in the Philippines. Now, look, John, I have traveled the world, except for Australia. That place is fucked. There are a lot of people that hate Americans for no reason. When all we try to do is help them and bring them democracy and bean machine coffee shops for their main streets. It is a very scary world we live in, and I want to make sure that kids understand the essentials of survival. How to find water, how to pick locks, how to hack into a classmate's email account and look for blackmail material, how to control these urges you have in your body. Suppress them. The book, it has songs that kids can sing. Like, it's easy to make a mercury switch, gonna blow up that stupid bitch. And then some other great kid songs where they sing about waterboarding your parents to find out if they're terrorists.
Next caller, you're on the line with author Abigail Grayson. Speak up, please. Hello?
Hey, Abigail, my kids love your book. I even caught one of them cleaning my gun. I've never seen it so clean. The puzzles are really interesting. And the songs? My kids sing the health song all the time. If your arms pin, saw it off, saw it off. And another one, drinking pee-pee in the desert. Great songs.
Drinking pee-pee in the desert.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I teach people to think anti-socially. You'll survive longer. Society is a lie.
That's just fantastic. It's exactly how any sensible person feels. You either know you're getting humped by the great steam train of consumer capitalism, or you're a fool lying to yourself. Let's take another call.
Oh my god, am I on the air? Hi, John. Hi, Abigail. I love the show. You know, Abigail, I tried to make my kid learn the truth about World
mean?
I fought my way through the jungle to get here.
We've all had days.
Sorry, lads.
No, every day is like that, John.
We're not on the air.
I got a fucking schedule to keep.
You're wearing body armor. Come on, you gotta get out. We're off
I
the
hate
air.
in this city.
I'm
sorry. Leaving the house without your body armor on, you gotta be out of your mind. And who knows what kind of lunatics are running around in this studio? Someone.
Skirt.
I'm very premenstrual right now.
WKTT. Because of the war on terror, it's kill or be killed.
WKTT 1066.
WKTT. Because democracy is worth suppressing rights for.
WKTT 1066.
Today on Heartland Values with Nurse Bob.
Yeah, Mike's been potty training for a while now. Oh, he really gets mad sometimes. Oh, Mikey, what did you do? In your pants again?
Shut up, bitch. Jesus, cut me some slack.
He hides in his room, the home theater room. He doesn't eat. There's beer cans everywhere. He's constantly touching himself.
Mike, you're 33. I know it. Help me fix it, Nurse Bob. Well, you're just gonna have to get happy in the same nappy you just got crappy in. The I'm toilet train, I'm 45. Woo! What a mess. You need a spanking.
My girlfriend Rachel and I have been together for a long time, and she wants to take it to the next level.
Whoa. How long have you been dating?
We've been dating for 8 years.
Just a minute. Sex is not a natural act. Now look, if we don't teach our kids that, we might as well pack up our toys and say the grand play date is over. Be it Adam and Eve or you and Steve, keep it in your trousers or get arrested for exposure. It's the only way. Okay, people, let's fix it.
It's Heartland Values with your host, Nurse Bob.
All right, welcome to the show. Thank you. God, shut up. Bunch of damn plucking hens looking at a cop. All right, today, now, you better bring some quarters because we have a doozy. First, let's meet Matt. Now, Matt's been cheating on his wife. Now, Matt, is your mistress hot? You know, yeah, she's hot. My father taught me something. With women, if they'll do it with you, they'll do it to you. And I ain't talking about using tradesman's interest. Have you ever heard of a coat hanger? Yeah? How can you be so dumb? Did you climb the stupid tree and hit every branch on the way down? You may remember our show a few months ago with Chuck. Now, Chuck and his wife have been married for 3 months, and he says he's not ready yet to have kids.
I want to wait a couple years.
That's your solution? Women, who wants to come up here and beat this man with a stick? Yeah, we'll catch up with Chuck and his new best friend, Reality Chat, in a bit. But right now, let's meet Catherine. Now, she blames herself because her marriage isn't working. What happened?
I came home and I found other women in my bed.
How did you find them?
They were right in the kitchen.
Now, hold strong. It's okay. Now, describe your feelings. And finally, exactly what you saw. And don't be afraid to get graphic.
He was on the kitchen counter, and there were 2 of them. They were just glistening. They were going at it, so sweaty. Ugh! I blame myself. Oh, please help me fix it, Nurse Bob.
Oh, you better bet your best and brightest bonnet we're gonna fix it. You know how? Get on the treadmill, fat
$1,800 speeding offense? What the fuck? That's insanity. Doesn't slow down at all.
Otherwise, you are going to burn. Look, I've got some firelighters here right now. I've got some road flares and a bottle of paraffin. You want me to set you on fire, Chris? Do you? Do you, boy? You ever seen any movies about Vietnam, boy? You ever seen any? You better start thinking and stop stinking.
With a collector who has everything, now you can own a piece of our heritage that really means something. It's a taste of history with Old Horsey, a genuine replica, authentic, working Prohibition era domestic using bathtub gin still. Relive the humor, entrepreneurial spirit, and tradition of the glory days with a beverage that built a nation. Whether it's Ruckus Juice, Alley Bourbon, Skullcracker, White Lightning, or Mama's Medicine, no matter what you call it, the Old Horsey bathtub gin still never ceases to delight. With Old Horsey, alcohol is the solution in more ways than one. You can not only take the pain away of daily life, but also put it to all kinds of other soluble uses. Cleaning cuts, removing paint, Molotov cocktails, bleaching hair, removing sight, cleaning the toilet, or using as a fun addition to breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And your superb vision is a handy substitute for petrol in your car. And with the world about to collapse with Y2K, you can really never be too self-sufficient. Old Horsey, the genuine replica, authentic, working Prohibition era domestic using bathtub gin still. Visit bathtubginstill.com for more.
Liberty City Free Radio is radio where anyone can have a show. And they do.
Welcome back to Heartland Values with Nurse Bob.
Okay, we're back. Let's talk to the heart.
Thanks for hopping on the show, Nurse Bob. I love your show. It's fucking great. It's my son Jeremy. He loves to draw and do sculpture. I think he wants to go to our school. Should I encourage him? Be supportive. Don't you think I'll make him a sissy? What? You think I'll make him a sissy? I mean, he already wears a dress.
Ooh, have you got a turd in your pocket? Because I'm smelling something. What you ought to do is encourage him with a whooping. Art ain't no way to make a living. Now, you be careful. You want to have your home overrun by trannies. What, did you eat a big slice of stupid pie? Or a little slice of moron cake? Next call.
Hi, Nurse Bob. My name's Melissa. I'm the blind health person. I was reading in the Liberty Tree that a glass a day is good for the heart.
Whoa. Stop. You want a divorce? Huh? Do you? Well, listen, do you want a divorce? Wouldn't that be peachy? Wouldn't that just be peachy if we could all just sit around the house swilling red wine all day and looking at Complete the Look or some of them other yuppie hippie catalogs? Let me guess. Listen, you've alienated all your friends, huh? Have you?
Yeah, mostly because I listen to your show all the time and I tell people they should live by your advice.
Well, friends can be very destructive. You know, there are only two things that matter to you. That's me and the executive producer of this world. And when it comes to drinking, now, Melissa, I'll tell you who else likes drinking. The devil. The devil drinks every day, sometimes at lunchtime. Now, in my book, Hey Stupid, Wake Up, the Big Man Wants to Talk to You, I'm very clear about this. I mean, sure, you could have a glass of Chateau de Buff Cabernet with dinner, or do you have any idea what this is doing to you spiritually? Or where this ends?
No.
But, now, listen, you know what Gandhi says about this, don't you?
No.
Well, neither do I. It's a sin to read that stuff, you damn heathen. Now open your eyes and shut your mouth, windbag. Whoa, I tell you, God really broke the mold when he made you. He put you in the stupid mold and put in extra dumb juice. You should be reading books. You should be listening to me and then buying my book. Next call.
Hey, Nurse, it's getting worse.
I'm here to help. You rang the call button. What's on your mind?
I keep catching my children playing doctor. My 6-year-old Edith made a speculum.
Oh, that ain't right. What did you do to punish your kids? Time out?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Timeout's really effective.
This ain't a damn football game. It's a little pastime called life, dummy. We'll only call a timeout when the quarterback is bleeding and has dislocated his shoulder 7 plays ago.
What are you talking about? All I want to know is it's natural to play doctor.
Natural? No. The only time your kids should be playing doctor is when you broke the other one's arm. We don't teach our kids that their bodies are filthy, disgusting, and dirty. That women are
What the fuck are you talking
that
about,
emotions
Tinga?
can be suppressed by cold
Hell is a
showers.
compromised tracker.
How in hell are they supposed to grow up with it? Just
Didn't get a crashed vehicle offense, so.
Let's fix it.
So it didn't count.
Nurse Bob, my name's Luke. My wife and I are fighting because I play Exorbio all the time. I love One-Eyed Monster Boy. Do you have any advice?
Well, what have you got here? Closes up a gum tree without a ladder. Sometimes you have to cauterize the wound, Luke. A stitch
Oh no, a letter from your ISP.
Public. Don't tell it to me. Tell the executive producer in the sky. He's going to cancel your
Oh
sitcom.
no.
You need to say to yourself, I'm a terrible person and I should die.
All you do is you just never acknowledge it, and you just keep doing your thing.
You better answer the door. Remember that, or you're going to be burning for eternity before you know it. Well, that's all we have.
Just shut down your service.
We're going to tell women
They
more
don't do that.
strategies for making a successful family life with the help of my newest book, 15 Minutes to Domestic Heaven. Oh, and if you're trying to lose weight, I got some great new weight loss tips from Colombia.
That's not, they don't,
Now, remember what my daddy said?
they don't
you tell
throttle.
nobody about me coming in here at night.
Alright, Schizo.
That's right. Sweep it
Let's
under the
get you
carpet.
some meds.
We'll see you next time.
That was Heartland Values with Nurse Bob, showing why foreign countries hate us.
LCFR. More talk, less thought.
Now, putting the dork in the .com revolution, it's the Electron Zone.
Yeah, it's hard being a
Today
schizo.
on the Electron Zone, computer that smells happy or sad based on the website you visit. Plus,
It's a look into the virtual marriage intimacy therapy remedy future of relationships with the Virtual Reality Glove.
and loving yourself digitally. Is cybersex the future? And how to find out. Plus, a woman whose love
You think
life
these
is
companies really want to risk a lawsuit of
So I left my husband, and now I think I'm the first woman that is married to a domestic
unreasonably denying your service or some bullshit? I've never heard a single case where people's internet has been suspended or shut down in Canada because of that shit.
So much classier.
Yeah, if you're stupid and you don't know how to mount your motherboard. It's computing for people that don't know a gigabyte from a teraflop. Whether you're a tosser or a fruit, you'll surely want to hear about the new cell phone that lives your life for you and sends you the bill. Plus, we'll review the Freaker video phone to see how well it transmits naked pictures of your aunt. And we'll visit a chat room and type with a starving child in Uganda. Hi, I'm Steve. Steve, Unix assassin known as the IP sniffer. Plus, we'll use the word revolutionary a lot to make you feel inadequate for not owning a piece of technology that will be obsolete as the abacus in moments. Bill.
Sorry, my avatar was in trouble, and I can't take him back to therapy. Hi, I'm
If you want to
Bill,
fall
known
for
on
that
IRC as the binary
big
bandit.
VPN
Managing a
nonsense,
life online where you get to swing and knock
pay
off
for a
with strangers
VPN
takes
for
a
no
lot of
reason,
work.
then be
Trust
my
me
guest,
on
bro.
that, I'm ahead of my time. Hopefully the media will pay more attention to the people I kill online rather than the people I really killed as a member of the army.
Hey, I say that to every girlfriend I kill. Respawn, bitch! Just kidding. I've never had a girlfriend. Speaking of my penis, life online, different than reality for sure, but which is more satisfying? How do you find time to live your life and your virtual life? Let's go to the phones.
Go the wrong way.
Carbon.
Hey, I was thinking about upgrading that new version of Moonshine. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, it's great. The screensavers are amazing.
WTF? LOL. Look, we all know you
Oh.
spend more time with your computer than girls, so why get one that's complicated? Girls like computers should be easy, not freeze up all rigid like a crap out on you. You may make fun of us brutes, but we understand each other and have a great
Oh my
time,
God.
especially in the ultimate disc in the dark online championship.
You know what? 10 print go to hell, okay? 20 go to 10.
What am I stuck on?
LMFAO. Not. How 1987 are you? A go-to joke. How basic. Yup, you got me there. What's next? A mud? Next caller.
Hi, I was wondering what you guys thought of that movie, The Mainframe.
Oh yeah,
and
this is gonna go
cybersexism.
just
Well, first
fine,
off, if this
isn't
were
it?
a chat room, I would be typing with one hand. IMHO, The Mainframe is the greatest movie of all time. Partially because it's so close to reality, especially the robot that defecates and the bit about the dork that saves everyone.
I agree. And the rant in the movie about backdoor hacking and the fudge factor, incredible. That was a metaphor from the deep bowels of hell, man. There was a guy last night in the chat room bashing the Mainframe, and I had to flame him. I love flaming lamers. Anyway, let's
I
take
love flaming lamers.
propaganda going on.
The #1 board game is now a fully licensed video game. Vivisection's Lab Rat Kart Racing. It's better than all those other licensed kart racing games because this time you don't die of boredom, you die of anthrax. Video games and education meet in this incredible package as you race, chase, and scream your way through a twisty course that bears a marked similarity to all the other kart racing games we made.
You won! Cool, you advanced to the next level where you race on the same track again!
Play Vivisection and Lab Rat Kart Racing today. Ages 5 and up. Rated T for Terminal.
opinions, so you don't need them.
Welcome back to the Electron Zone, brought to you by the House of Tomorrow.
Damn it.
Peace, love, and unity.
I knew I should have
All my
braked.
believers, man. It's a revolution out there.
Yeah, tech revolution, and the revolution is coming to a retail store near you.
You know what, Steve? They've been saying it for years, and it's finally happened. Robots are taking over. What was that called?
In the future, there will be robots?
Modern dance, you lamer. LMFAO. But yeah, and the future is here right now.
That's right, the robot revolution has begun. Pretty soon we'll all have devices planted in our brain which tell us when to eat and when we need to go to the toilet.
It's incredible, but true. I was surfing about it yesterday.
Yeah, but robots won't be big machines that look like people. Instead, they will be small things that exist inside other machines, telling it what to do.
A lot like modern machines, only robotic. That's the future. Just like the present, only completely different. Hey, let's hit the phones. Converse, probability wave.
Hi, this is Ken. I'm calling from Carson City. I've got a problem with my internet connection.
Okay, what's the problem?
Here's a long story, medium length. I keep downloading these pictures for my hobby, and the FBI keeps turning up at my house trying to arrest me. I was just looking at pictures. I thought the internet was anonymous, and now everyone knows I'm into exotic things.
What is this, me culture? Me? Listen, dude, we're all one, man and machine, connected. So what if you want to look at pictures of illegally young sluts? We're all the same.
I have to go. I have several toasted meat pastries coming out of my microwave.
Whatever for Dick, it's wrong. I made a screensaver about it. LMFAO, and what a noob you are. Who's on the phone?
Hi, my name is Richard, and I used to be a journalist before the riot. I run a webpage about the history of the internet. You know the one.
Wow, that's so next gen.
Yes, but in the 24/7 digital culture, there's a problem. I might miss something really important. The question is...
I missed my turn off again because there's that little shitty side room. God damn
Easy,
it.
Geronimo. Most laptops these days are completely waterproof and will function fine in the shower.
Next caller.
Hey, this is Jerome. I've got a real problem, man. I played Cavern of Sorrow online for like 12 hours a day, and my avatar's come out. I don't know what to do. It was right after a mission at Gas Canyon. I'm not prejudiced or anything. It's just not me.
Oh, that's tricky.
Yeah, I don't know what to suggest. We don't really have a cyber closet.
Yeah, yes we do. It's called the web.
Yeah.
Who's on the phone?
Hi, this is Denise, and I'm a first-time caller. I'll tell you what, I'm really bored of the internet. It's a big bully. It's about time someone stood up to it. It's ruining our lives.
The internet is beautiful. I've met some amazing people in and out of prison online, and now I never have to support my local businesses because I can get my cat litter online.
Yes, but it's ruining lives. The internet is progress. It'll keep growing until we're all dead or too fast to care. In my day, if I wanted anonymous sex, I'd go to a single bar or a car-key party, but now it's all in chat rooms.
Janice, you gotta calm down or I'm gonna have to frag you.
Well, what happens when I can hack people? How do I know my husband is mean anymore? I'm gonna have to hack him myself with this act.
Janice, listen to me. Calm down. Wait just a megabyte. Oh.
Wait just a megabyte.
Well, I think that's all we got time for. Hey, stay plugged in and don't forget to check out http://www.electronzoneradio.com.
All right, surf safe out there, everybody. We're out of here.
Your mother's a C-prom.
Oh, you should program through that
tosser.
That's the show that takes typing with one hand to a whole new level.
This portion of LCFR is brought to you by Salivex. Taste like your own saliva.
Don't hold your breath. Breathing World is next.
If you throw away a soda can, you waste more energy than 1 billion of the world's poor people use a day. In the time it takes for you to sit down and watch one TV
I didn't
show,
miss it this time.
1 million children will starve to death. Science has proven that people didn't eat animals until a few years ago. And if we continue to eat animals, the Aborigine people of the rainforest will die. The entire world could stop breathing any second. So, welcome to Breathing World with me, Melissa Chowder. On today's show, we look at female empowerment in Britain through composting toilets. Our first guest has done more to help the planet than like anyone. He's Crow, C-R-O-W. You're looking good.
Thanks, it's your new yoga. Total enlightenment's quite a trip.
Yeah, nobody would think you used to attend a private boarding school, then you were a street urchin in London, then a sex addict.
Hey, I'm still rock and roll, babe, and I'm also Kim, the blue man.
Remember what I told you, Melissa, when I met you in the rainforest?
You said this will get me the knighthood if I'm lucky.
Yeah, well, sure. Born humble crow, born humble soon circler. Finally, Lord Crow of Crow, humble man.
Well, he shouldn't have been there.
So,
Fucking assholes, man. Always cutting me off when I'm trying to change lanes in front of them.
Very big. I had to bring world music and rock and roll and charitable giving together in an irresistible package. 6 years ago, I promised the world I would stop singing to end hunger and protest the loss of indigenous species. Of course, I broke that promise. The world was glad I did. Even starving people or people who can only speak gibberish can enjoy ethnically diverse rock and roll. It was wrong of me to hold something back with Crowfest. I'll be holding nothing back. We're going to be saving the world through yoga, rock and roll, and just a little bit of devilish joy.
wow. So you're helping a lot of indigenous tribes.
Yes, absolutely. They get a no questions asked, don't thank me, I'm rock and roll 25%.
25%?
Yeah, it's a very symbolic number. You have to understand the balance. 25% music, 25% community nature, and the rest is it's like this. You may say eating bark and shaman frogs and pouty lizards is for the hallucinogens, but to me it's medicine, right?
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, right, exactly, Melissa. I was talking to the wife the other day while we were relaxing about some tantric sex, and she said, Crow, you were a great man. And I said, yeah, but I can still be humble. And she said, you've got a massive penis. You did well to go solo. And I said, I know it was a shame. They were good guys, but I don't swear to go and hold me back. And she said, I love you. And I said, I know. That's why I left my first wife and 4 young kids. And she said, that's really spiritual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. So anyway, I read on the internet that your real name is Bernard Gordon.
Don't say that name ever again.
Well, I was just,
That man is dead to me. Dead, do you hear me? That's why I don't have a driver's license and have to travel by limo and private jet. When the old me died, I really felt I had to do something. I mean, I have been so blessed, and it is my duty to give something back as an artist and a human being. Listen to this. Actually, for a bit of my last album, playing that sacred animal skin tape, great play, really spiritual, right? With the money he got from his 1% royalty on my last album, he got himself a submarine. Dumb bastard lives in the jungle. If that's not freedom, I don't know what is.
Okay, so anyway, let's take a break.
Liberty City Free Radio. We will never sell out to the corporations.
We tried telling you, Tim,
Some more underwriting.
but you wouldn't listen.
Joshua, what are you doing in here?
You wouldn't listen. He said it's because we were watching degenerate stuff. Now the shoe's on the other foot, huh, Tinka? Huh.
The internet may appear like it's full of information, but most of it's the wrong kind of information.
Just click not recommended, bro. It'll never show up.
Payphones and suffocate classmates.
Fuck you.
Keep off the internet. This message brought to you by Citizens United Negating Technology for Life.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just talking shit.
Welcome back. You're on the
Yeah, it's fucked now. I hope YouTube fixes it. They pushed like a really shitty UI update, and they changed it back after like 3 weeks for me, so I have hope. I did send feedback. I know nobody reads that, but hopefully they get enough spams that somebody will read it.
It was really
Crashed into
incredible.
that guy.
I love the jungle.
Crashed into the other guy.
I'd really like to get back to my roots spiritually.
Yes, you could see
At this
that,
point,
but
I don't care about
but
fines. I'm simply too rich.
How much? The inside was breakdown. That water.
No, I need an air-conditioned environment for me yoga. I tried a Native American sweat lodge once. I know ways to hallucinate in a much cooler environment, thank you. Anyway, play the tape. That's why I agreed to come on the show. I could have gone on anywhere.
Okay. Well, here is me speaking to Crow last week in a jungle in Peru. I'm here in Peru looking to visit the river dolphins at a 5-star nature preserve, and oh my god, that's Crow! Wow! Imagine meeting you and your PR guy here in the jungle in Peru. Oh, and also a photographer.
Alright, who are you?
Oh, I'm Melissa Chowder. I'm here for the interview and photo opportunity your people set up.
Yeah, listen, I come here to get me people and get away from
here in the Peruvian rainforest.
Sometimes it feels like this is where I belong. I'm here to make an album and stop the catastrophic tragedy of genital mutilation.
Yes.
I would never let anyone mutilate my genitals. I might let them have a go at it, but
I
not
was
a real
fat.
deal.
Well, that is great. But what I really wanted to talk to you about is your inoculation program.
Play tambourine. Wait, listen to this.
So how are you making your soups, Tin? You have me intrigued. Kind of want to try a tin gun soup in my rice cooker. I know you bought beef broth. So wait, you put beef broth, some mushrooms, some meat. What else? And how long do you boil it or cook it for?
I know, it's huge. Anyway, I spent yesterday doing drugs nobody's heard of. That's the great thing about the Amazon. It's vital to my work. Listen. Do you hear that? It's the sound of life. I've tapped into that energy in my new record. It's very important.
I want to talk to you for a minute about something that is
Beef
really
broth, spices,
beautiful, natural birth.
onion, green onion,
Stretches everything out like this.
recently mushrooms.
Put that gourd back on.
I mean, that's all you really need.
Yeah, that was me
Honestly,
and
like,
Crow
oh, fuck.
last week in the jungles of Peru.
Not a huge fan of carrots in general, but I do like some nice carrots in my soup.
One thing you've long campaigned against is medication. The world is so beautiful. It just never makes sense to me why people would want to mess with it. I mean, I never use drugs or tampons or anything that pollutes the
Potato,
water
yeah.
supply.
Exactly. I mean, a little bit of recreational snort is okay, but malaria drugs do me bloody favour. They kill more people than they save. To be honest, we're all one people. I honestly believe.
My mom makes a really good hamburger soup.
As long as I live. Yeah, you know what? I think my down dog is a meat. Fancy.
It's like canned tomatoes, hamburger, onion, small chunks of celery, maybe a little bit of carrot.
What does the world need? The world needs you, mate. Right there, Crow. The world needs you. Right, it was a complicated interior dialogue, fella, but I am a complicated person, unique.
Yeah, you're a rock and roll singer with messianic delusions. Really, completely original. I thought you cared about the environment.
Melissa, look at me. I am the environment. Look at my soul. I know it's a cliche. Rock God wants to save the world, but that does not stop it being right. Listen, I can have sex for 5 hours without coming. My testes swallow the cum. It's incredible. But really, I'm banging into this tantric sex life. I met some really important tribal chiefs down in Zimbabwe. Their initiating means the tribe by butchering an endangered lion and killing a neighbouring tribe. Man, it was beautiful. That's the power of rock and roll, the way Crow does it. We're all one love. Crowfest 98's for a good cause.
Great. So you heard it from the horse's mouth, people.
The crow's mouth. It's crow, not horse.
Shut up. Anyway, that's all we have time for. Crow's album will be out soon, and in the bargain bin shortly after that.
Oh, buddy.
Recycle, please. We're all suffocating here.
Yeah, sat on this.
LCFR. Liberty City.
Get out of the way, buddy.
The bold truth. Just like an eagle.
Now, prepare to get your juices flowing inappropriately with blood-curdling chef Richard Goblin. It's coq au vin.
It's Coq au Vin with your host, Richard Goblin.
Yes, thank you for the clapping. Okay, cook out, everybody. Hello, everybody, tout le monde. All you American out there on the airwaves of ahead. I am Richard Goblin. I am chef. Okay, maybe you didn't know what a chef is. He's like the person who makes your hamburger. Only the difference being...
Excellent, mate. Excellent.
You see, you flip food over like a fat woman or like a moped, but you do not know how to make love with food. You grip on it like a dog, and then you lick yourself. This is culture, huh? If there is not a dirty word in this
One more
country,
job.
huh? The culinary delights of slaughter.
2 tons of cut flowers.
And a boiling animals alive to really taste the suffering. So let's hit the phone. Like it is a little baby lamb fresh out of its mama's
One more
womb,
job.
desperate to end up in my casserole. Hello, speak.
Hi, Richard. How are you? I love the show.
Of course you do. Well, I am in eternal torment, like every genius, since you ask. Finesse in the kitchen, blunt trauma in the
I
bed.
might reverse.
Great. Yeah, whatever. I'm having a real problem with my stuffing.
Do I have a double trailer?
Yeah.
Always a double trailer.
Stuffed, huh? Yeah, I've seen this so many times. So many women so little time. Food
Also,
and Iwbts. See, for the stuffing,
this rain percentage is not working nice with my graphics weather mod.
Spice up the food, family must get together. Bring your sister in the kitchen. Open the back door is like love, Sherry. Put in the time. Put in the effort. Oven down. Oven down. Then you get a bun in the oven. Maybe you have leftovers.
Yeah.
Listen, so I do a demonstration, okay? Here I have in front of me a lovely little goose, all plucked and naked. And I am going to stuff her, okay? Cooking is like, here, take that, you bitch! Take it all! This thing.
What are you doing to that thing?
Sometimes I think you come for a turnip or some frog spawn. But today, it's just some breadcrumbs and a bit of spit to lubricate things.
I'm kind of upset. I need to buy more DLC to get the Pro Mods Canada done. I think maybe I do. I'll actually have to check on that. But there's a mod for American Truck Sim that has BC, which is sick to me.
Unless you are invading. I bet you make your man worthy over it. You revolt me. Barbarian? What? Je suis désolé, madame, mais it's you who are a barbarian. Nobody called Richard Goubler a barbarian. Rien du tout pas. You Americans, you are all the same. Tous les mêmes. How little you know la vraie culture, hein? La vraie culture of le monde. When we joined with the Native Americans to defend against the British, you forget this. You American, you are all the same, huh? Nobody sit down for dinner anymore. That's because, hey, listen to Richard, okay? I would rather eat contents of my toilet bowl after a fat man with hemorrhoids who ate curry than eat the shit most Americans serve. Who is on my phone now?
Hi, my name is Ralph.
Well, Dreary, would you rather eat the shit most Americans serve or the shit out of the toilet bowl? You heard me. I is the kind of woman who would date a vegetarian.
Yeah, of course. I'm not prejudiced.
Vegetarian meat? So-called meat-free meat? Okay, so listen, this is like a man who leaves a watermelon out in the sun so it feels like a woman. When I make love to a woman, you're not Greek. What is it with the watermelon?
I'm a married woman. I'm not kids.
Kids? Are you a goat, maybe? I eat goat. No, on the grass, Billy, bad. Maybe you eat carpet.
You are insane and offensive. I just wanted to ask a question about the ethical way to eat meat. I'm absolutely terrified of factory farming. Those poor little chickens.
No wonder your husband played the field. But I tell you anyhow, okay? Listen to Dick. Of course, it is brutal and nasty to buy your meat in a supermarket. The thing here in the studio, we have many pretty animals, a beautiful cows, some pigs, and dogs, some babies, 3 missionaries are killed last week. But unfortunately, life is nasty and brutal. Look out there. This beautiful cow, Daisy, is heavily pregnant. Amazing girl, she is giving birth right into my pan. It's brilliant.
Right into my pan. She is giving birth.
Daisy, oh sorry, is that you to eat your baby? Poor Daisy. Maybe poor Daisy wants to be mincemeat, huh? Maybe she's not got a choice. What are you going to say now, vegetarian? You are weak and I am strong. This cow was a vegetarian. She eat like the hay. I think I make myself clear. Let's take a quick break while I drink some of this mess out. It's fresh.
Hey, baby, what's up? Hey, let me get you a little something. Hey, bartender, couple beers right here.
You better get that 40-ounce garlic away from me. I need some real romance.
Getting laid is never easy, but it just got a little easier with Chateau de Buff, the continental, sophisticated, and oh-so-European way to get her shit-faced and sorry in the morning.
Ooh, I feel like I'm in Europe. Got some cheese for this shit?
It's a perfect companion to the table or nightstand. Grab a bottle, smell the cork, sniff the contents, and look instantly civilized. It's the wine that merges sophistication and nuance with complex and satisfying results.
Ooh, this wine's delicious. Let's call
Chateau de Buff. LCFR, it's community radio with more syndicated content.
Welcome back, et bienvenue.
Yeah, they saw me.
You're on Coq and Vin with me, Richard Gobelin, putting the culture back into your fridge. Speak.
Oh, Ziggy, I'm so pissed at you.
What are you talking to? Your trousers?
You gotta stop killing all these animals, man. It's really bad karma.
Karma. What is karma? Oh, a bad song, maybe? Hmm?
I mean, it's a major buzzkill. We slaughter all these animals. What's wrong with teaching people how to cook, like pizza or salad? Something instead of killing these poor, cute little animals.
You know, thanks for your very interesting point of view. You big girl. I mean, I ask, which comes first, the egg or the chicken? It matters very little, okay? They both taste nice after a cockfight. Pathetic. But since you ask, you want old Gobelin to cook you a pizza? Here it is. Eyeball and perineum calzone. Delicious. First, take a large mammal, say a cow or a rhino. Then take the eyeballs and the perineum and slice them up. Okay, and then maybe you kill the mammal.
I'm gonna get a battery bank for my Oculus Quest 2. And then I'll be able to play for hours and hours. So I'll be able to do flight sims again. And fucking Euro Truck Sim for more than like an hour.
I cannot get my suit laterized. I mean, I've been pulling at it for a week, but the bitch just lies there like a dead dog, not getting up.
Just gotta wait for a good deal on one. Because they go on sale all the time. Oh, here comes another big speeding ticket. Just kidding. He was distracted, boys. Yeah. Yeah, I have both a wheel and a joystick and stuff, so I couldn't imagine playing this for more than any amount of time. Well, actually I did before, but like I never really got into it. It was fun as a novelty the first time, back in like 2012, but with the wheel it's definitely much better.
Guess what, buddy? I cook weasel, I wear the fur, and then pop you in the pooper. What? You don't understand, Gobelin? Am I not speaking American? Let's go have some
$1,300. Bryce, this is gonna make me bankrupt.
The fine cooking. Next time on the show, we microwave an hamster. Until we meet again, s'il vous plaît, keep your cock out of the van.
I think you need like 140,000 euros or something to get a truck.
But as we know, animals can't vote. That's why we have to kill them.
Support for LCFR is brought to you by Musty Pines in Vice City. Old people cluttering up your home? Send them to Musty Pines.
Musty Pines, old
The
people
radio
home.
host who's been run out of Vice City and San Andreas. It's Laszlo with Chatterbox.
Hey, welcome to Chatterbox with me, Laszlo, and you, the good citizens of this town. Now, you know the format of the show. You call me up, you complain, we agree the world's terrible and retarded, there's nothing we can do about it, and we listen to some commercials. That's right, yeah, it's the American media. If you don't like
Goddamn.
it, you're in for a pretty bumpy ride. Now, this is the show that gives Liberty
really
City
fucked me.
a voice. You know, pre-screened over the phone. Let's go to Kara online, too.
Wasn't paying attention. My flowers. Oh no, my flowers.
Telling me that thing makes me want to put my fist through something.
Tonight we're gonna have a public forum about turning off the internet. I'm with a group called
Paco BTFO as usual.
Technology for Life and People's Safety.
What?
You heard me, radio boy. First the internet, then we're turning off the phone.
Okay, sounds good to me. Hey, let's go to the phones here. Matt on line 7. What's up, Matt?
My name is Matt.
Yeah, okay, I got that, stupid.
I want to talk to you about urban planning and religion.
That sounds my favorite combination. What's up?
People wonder why Liberty City is a town full of heathens and why no one ain't going to church.
Do they? Do they really?
Yes.
Who? Me? Okay, so when you say people, you mean everyone thinks like
Trust me, Tommy, it's incredible.
Did he send you an email?
He told me.
When you have VR and a wheel and pedals and a gear shifter, it's on another level.
If you happen to make a healthy profit for your trouble, then it's me moving in a mysterious way. So that's it. I'm campaigning to build a
F1
beautiful
Sims,
new
yeah.
cathedral in the old
Yeah,
town.
mine,
Whatever, dude. Maybe
my
you should be
wheel
listening to the
chair
Electron
thing
Zone. I
is
love a man trying to profit
a
from
bit
religion.
opposable, so
Proud to be an American. Let's hit the phones.
actually need to go this way.
Hello?
So I can
Hello,
fold it
you're on
down into like an
Chatterbox.
F1
What's that
sim
noise?
My name's Lenny.
low style cockpit.
Oh,
I've never done it though,
okay, what's
because
the trouble? Got a weird rash?
There's no trouble.
I don't race F1 that much, and if I do,
I love it. And
like,
realize something
I don't know, it's just more comfortable to not be in a
If you
sim
dig
pit that's
downstairs,
like
he looks a lot bigger. You know,
all
if you
folded.
remove
Maybe
the
I will
front,
do that
he
one
looks
day though.
massive.
The latest F1 games don't really have VR though. I think F1 2018 does, so maybe I'll do that sometime.
Come on, Laszlo, don't tell me you haven't thought about it.
Where do you get ideas like this?
Like, my mom said,
All right. This show's going great. This is Chatterbox. What's ever on your mind, however big or small, just give me a call. Line 3.
shake downstairs, he looks a lot bigger.
Go away. Please, I'm calling the show. This is Chatterbox. Hello. Please be a normal human being.
Oh, your show sucks.
Dude, you're gonna get no argument from me. Today's show is rubbish. What do you want to talk about?
How come I can't eat people?
Okay. Who says you can't? What, were you a socialist or something?
Talk more about eating people.
Next caller.
Hi, my name's Ursula. I'm a white witch. I am the power of the night.
Hey, you're... Oh, jeez. Okay.
I am the biggest man.
You weren't gonna complain about my clairvoyance or something. Have you been snorting some mugwort?
Look what?
What is with that laugh?
So listen, we're having a meeting on my puppet, and we're all really big fans of yours.
Wow, that's cool. Hey, here's a little advice. Guys who really aren't into chicks who say they're witches and they can cast spells and practice magic and they have an altar. I think you're just a confused goth chick.
Hey, I'm not confused. It's my cousin. We're really big fans. I've got several photos of you. My spirit medium says we were married in a past life. And you know what? I was the man in the relationship.
Oh, easy. You're freaking me out, dude. Hanging upside down to sleep doesn't make you cool or alternative, all right? I know, because I tried it.
Hey, are you single?
Yes, I'm married to 3 women. Please, can we...
Okay, but just to counteract what that guy just said, I never shave. The dark forest is quite enchanting.
Go away! Get off my phone! Get off my show! What is wrong with this city? It's 1998, people. The millennium is almost upon us. You know, this
Alrighty,
is much
well,
bigger than the conspiracy of daylight
that'll be
savings
Truck Sim
time.
for today.
We're supposed to be worrying about computers accidentally launching nuclear missiles on us and how to make a fortune investing in cyber kitty litter. All right, let's take it up a notch. I beg you, please. Think of my career. It's going down the crapper here. I'm a nice person. I deserve to do well. Well, you know, people like me, I've only betrayed friends once or twice, and they had it coming. Line 4 is
Tingun, you
Chelsea.
wanna go
She wants
live?
to respond to one of our previous callers.
That guy was talking about eating people. If you knew what was in our food, you would never eat again.
Like what?
Like honey. Do you know what honey is? It's bee shit. Why
Do
would
you want to
spread
go live?
cheese on toast?
I like honey.
Oh, that figures. What a surprise. You're into that. Oh, let's just spread feces all over ourselves. That's disgusting. The killer bees, they're coming. Trust me.
And I trust we'll have a better caller over here.
Hi, this is Flat. I'm the first-time caller.
Well, don't tell me. You're a vampire. Ooh, I'm scared. What is wrong with you freaks, okay? Your music is horrible. Turn on a light. Get some sun.
No, actually, I'm an underwear model. Why do you insult me? Is this typical in your country? Your show is terrible.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm having a really bad show.
Okie dokie. As you say, no biggie. Unlike me, massive, huge, shaved or unshaved, like a baby arm. This is why I model the underwear.
Enough! Enough with the personal size or grooming or the shaving or the growing and the thing. Let's talk about politics or public safety or Dorvatron bondage or something interesting. What's wrong with this town? You're sick. You know, this kind of rubbish never happened to me back in the 80s. The 90s are crap. Do you agree, Line 1?
How should I know? I'm 7.
You are?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of yours. I love the show. Yeah, when I grow up, I want to be a witty radio host with a made-up name.
Aren't you a little young to be listening to this show?
No, my mom lets me listen all day because she works really hard and needs long baths.
Why's that?
I don't know. After a tennis lesson, she's always screaming from her room about what a dirty girl she is.
Okay.
Laszlo, do you know what fuck me harder means?
Whoa, dude, don't drop the F-bomb. Yeah, I mean, of course I know what that means.
I thought so. I knew I learned it from somewhere. My mom heard me say it, and I wasn't sure who something that I heard her tennis coach say, or something that you said on the radio. I said it was probably you.
Hey, it wasn't me. This is a show sanitized for your entertainment.
So now you're being sued for $150 million. You're gonna be on welfare, ha ha!
Gee, thanks.
I love you, Laszlo!
Let's take a break. God, I love this town.
Alright. Tingun gonna go live? I guess he will. Is there anything else I want to stream? I got some Foxhole I can play. Let me check the map. I don't really want to stream Foxhole though. Yeah, we got Tingun. And I do want to make some dinner, so there's that. And if I go, I'll be going for another hour, so thanks for watching. And I'll catch you guys later.